Kraig Facts. Kraig Facts.
You hate criticism. You let a man cartwheel and punch you and said you wasn't living with him. They show out around you, won't do a thing about it. Thugging and harmonizing, watch them sing about it. You have a white mind. You think blacks are lazy and mixing Kool-Aid with they white wine. And that's the thing about it, can't even talk to you. Ghost of a real nigga, watch me walk through you. You fight your girl, man, cuss out the mailman. Go to jail and become a trail man. And that's the thing about it, God dropped you a breath mint out the sky, said take this, and I'll think about it. I wouldn't say I cared, but all I know is just dropped you off in a black BMW.
How'd you know it was a BMW if you was asleep?
Fuel injection, torque, suspension. I could tell by the pull-off it was German engineered, okay? When I was your age, I spent all my money up. It stressed me out. Now I got a struggle fro. I can only dream about a ponytail.
It was a different time, man. Me and my dad used to pull over and piss everywhere. In the early 90s, it was about pulling your dick out and pissing in public places. I'm not right now. We'd be at a major traffic light. Oh, I got to piss. All right, hold on. I got to piss too, Dad. We was out in traffic just pissing. Yeah, that was the 90s. We just piss. Hell yeah, my posse roll. He have a beer in his lap, a blunt in his hand. Or well, he didn't smoke blunts. He smoked zigzags. We got a zag.
Professional.
We get a zag, nigga. Don't give me a zag, nigga. Come on. The liquor store trip was different from us because he knew the bums. We would go to the liquor store to hang out with the bums. Most motherfuckers be trying to get past them and nigga, he like, let me get a zag, girl. He'll wake a nigga up and borrow zigzags. You want me to get you some breakfast?
LA hip hop, that's my era.
Hey, I mean, shit.
That's I Connect gang, beat me back.
Run away.
Run away with her.
Hey, 90s hip-hop. I grew up on it. Boo was a part of
I
it.
was part of Westside Connection, beat me back.
Bing, bang, bang. Who'd you get your first deal with in the 90s?
Capitol Records.
Capital.
Yeah, shout out to Malik Lee.
Malik Lee. He's still around,
Yeah,
ain't he?
he's still around. Capitol Records, man.
Shout out to Malik. He's
First
a gamer now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not.
Gave me a deal off of freestyle, man. Yeah, we had a ball.
You remember the freestyle?
I can't remember
Okay,
freestyle.
it
but,
wasn't a freestyle if you remember it.
Yeah, I can't. But we got a ball, man. Karis One was on the label. We had Karis One, Channel Live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unattractive records. This is
Yeah.
all niggas that didn't have bitches. We need them to feel sorry for us. That's how we gonna sell records, through empathy. This is Empathy Records. It was actually Empathy Records in the beginning.
More. Hey, man, make sure y'all watch Kraig Facts every week, Tuesdays at 3 p.m. Yeah, man, a lot of dope stuff on the way. Also, purchase those Chill Withers albums and purchase the merch. Go to kraigsmith.store. You can find what you're looking for. Gawd.
You know that's not your fucking joke. That's all I'm saying. You know that you didn't do that. You got that from somewhere. And you know you got it.
Yeah, but now if you wrote it in, it's an issue. But if you're just improvising and
Even
you're
if
doing
you're
a set
improvising.
and you do it and it happens, okay? Now if you repeat it, now you're still in the joke. But if you did that one time, it just happened.
It could be uncut because look, when we used to have everybody in the room, there were certain people in the room that were fans of me.
Okay.
Before they came to do the show.
Right.
I'm talking about studied my jokes and all that, and we met and got cool, and I invited them to come do the show, and would use the jokes I say or they've heard me say that they've watched on video on me or against other people, and I'd be like, hey, that's my right. And then people have said you did that to me too, and I'm like, okay, if I did it, I don't remember doing it, but okay. But you can't steal something from me, and then when I say my joke, you say I'm stealing the joke you stole from me.
Right. So I couldn't do a show in Atlanta, right? I go down to Atlanta, I do a show. I'm on the stage, I'm like, you look like you bit the boom out of bomb, right? That wouldn't be by accident. I wouldn't be like, I don't know where I got that from. I was just inspired on stage.
Right.
I would know that I got that from you.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
But if this is what they do, they steal. I don't think so.
You think they unconsciously still?
No, I think they still on purpose, but they tweak it.
Exactly.
Like so, like it's always a joke I hear where I think I heard Boo say it first, where it's like your eyelid's baggy or something. You got boot cut eyelid, but you can take that boot cut idea
Right.
and then translate it to another part of their body.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then now it's your joke now, according to you.
Right.
But you did that on purpose.
Inspired by.
You were conscious
For
of
sure.
that. That's all I'm saying.
And I don't even trip on that because I understand the game. And I understand how, just everybody, some people is just trying to make it. You just got to give people they props. They just do.
That's
Shoot,
true.
I got my buddy what to do. He's smart. He take all the roast we put on him, and then he put it into his routine.
Right.
He take all the roast that we make fun of him about lisping,
Yeah.
and he put it right in his routine.
Yeah.
Now, is that wrong or is that good writing?
Nah, that's not. I mean,
Yeah. He's conscious of that.
Conscious of
Yeah.
how heavy his tongue is.
What if you use comments you see on Twitter or anywhere and then you integrate it into a joke?
man, that's a tough one. Because look, if I read a book and get inspired, and like I read all about narcissism for 2 years, then I started on logical fallacies. Now I'm on some other shit. You know what I mean? I'm always on some new shit. So I'm reading, right? I'm reading about this subject matter. I didn't invent this subject matter, but I know I have to ingest a certain amount of knowledge for it to come out of me in the type of rhythm that's funny. So I have to engulf myself and educate myself in order to do things and say things different than what you say. I have to consume different shit. If I'm gaming and arguing with my wife like the average dude,
That's what you're gonna talk
that's
about.
what I'm gonna talk about.
You're gonna talk about.
Or like, you know, if I'm fucking a bunch of broads and getting into them with it, my whole shit gonna be about how bitches ain't. So I want to consume different shit. So am I stealing from those authors that inspire me to think of different subject matters? Is it wrong? Is it right because they're not comedians?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard even in the writing thing. Like, no one's inventing a genre.
Right.
Like, everyone's made these movies before. It's
Right.
just your take on that.
And they only
particular
make how
genre.
many movies? Like 7 movies? They just keep putting.
Yeah, same thing over and over again. Yeah, exactly. But it's your take on it and your point of view on it. So, I mean, I think that's what matters the most. But if you straight copying somebody's words and everybody know.
Yeah.
But you can be inspired by a joke and then run it. Just don't keep running it once it's acknowledged that this was stolen. You know?
Right. Because look, like, here's why comedians are so, especially certain types of comedians are so territorial about jokes. Because especially when you go into deep waters, like when you really working something and trying to do something that's brand new, and when I say brand new, I mean the outlook or even just the stance or even the boldness of something, you're risking a lot. So you may not kill every time you touch the stage. You may kill 7 out of 10 times. I got to take that risk of not doing so well the 3 times for you to hear me the 7 times and take the jokes that I did in the 7 so you can kill 10 times, if that makes sense.
Right,
that ain't fair that I take the risk on my reputation working some shit out.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why that conversation we had a couple weeks ago was an interesting conversation, because somebody can be great, but even mimicking somebody's aura or mimicking somebody's format is something you have to be careful of. You still have to make a genuine effort to sprinkle a little bit of your own pepper on the shit so it tastes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's only a couple formats to writing jokes and shit, but you still got to make that effort to, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, it's like Todd. Like, you know, he saw me with the suit a couple times, and he's like, you know what? I want to wear a suit too.
But the
I'm
ladies'
gonna
version.
pepper it.
But the
I'm gonna
women's
have
version.
White thoughts.
He peppered it with white.
I don't got the plane. Alejandro got the plane.
But I watched something from Gilly and from Walo actually the other day, and I had a conversation with Todd about it. We saw it differently, right? So make sure you play it when we check this out.
Us. Oh, I'm black. Oh, black people. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Kill that shit. Now. Either you got a good business or you don't. All that shit, don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's a hustle. Support me because I got a black business. Is your restaurant clean? Is the food good? Do you got consistent cooks? Is the material of your shit good? Come on. Stop doing that. Oh, you support the white people? No, I support consistency, baby. Yeah. Don't fuck about what color you is. I'm gonna spend my money. That paper, I'm gonna spend them millions where the fuck I wanna spend it at. Whether it's Porsche, Ferrari, Lamborghini, I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do while I'm here. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, I ain't gonna be finessed off some black shit. But one thing about it, 70% of you motherfuckers is not going to make it. I'm not no motherfucking fake ass motivational speaker that talk this dumb shit. I'm the #1 nigga in the country. You know why? Y'all seen me come out of the penitentiary. I make millions and I make millionaires, baby. You understand me? I come from the ghetto.
So basically in the clip, Walo was going nuts. But he was doing his normal manly Walo thing where he's just trying to, kind of, shock the system. Like your first day on the prison yard, you know what I mean? It was that type of conversation you're having with your celly you grew up with. This ain't the block no more. You got to be ready. You can't be on that bull, you know what I mean? So he's talking to a room full of people. I don't know if they paid him or why he was there.
I saw that.
All black people.
Oh, the black business thing? Yeah.
About black business.
Right.
And they called him in.
They called him in.
Right.
They know we got real black business
I can't
people.
wait till you see it because your critical thinking skills are elite. I wasn't feeling it.
They're like, why would we even call him in?
Why are we calling Walo?
Walo, like, we got people to go to school and business and actually do the shit the right way because they know what they're doing. But we going to call in the nigga that went to jail to like to talk a lot?
They call Walo.
I didn't get stabbed for 17 years, and this is why your liquor store ain't shit to me. I was so disappointed. I met Walo one time, and it was an awkward encounter because I tell you, I'll be truthful. I went to 85 South. I'm up there with Carlos. I'm up there with what's the cat? What name? Who?
No, DC.
DC Young Fly
and the other dude.
So Carlos Miller and what's the other dude? Man, that's my guy. I'm mad. No disrespect.
Chico Bean.
Chico Bean. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Chico and Carlos is like our age range.
Okay.
DC is not in our age range.
Yeah, he's a youngin'.
He's younger.
Yeah.
So he don't know me. I'm just a big light-skinned dude, but I can feel his vibe. His vibe with me was like, who is this nigga?
Who's this nigga?
So he wasn't really saying nothing directly to me. He didn't really recognize who I was like that per se. So I'm not even tripping, but it was still like a who is this nigga vibe, and I won't say it was arrogant.
Right.
But it was like, nigga.
It's like, who does nigga think he is?
Right. Why is he here? Why the homies got him here? And I'm not saying nothing because they interviewing Walo.
Oh, right.
I'm listening to Walo do the interview. So Walo was selling his book. I ain't read it. I'll buy it and read it one day. So I'm in there just quiet. I'm in there just quiet. And I'm just chilling, waiting until they interview me. But they didn't interview me on the show. Like the main show, the shit they did for me was behind the paywall. So I feel that's a missed opportunity. I could have rocked this motherfucker out. But I remained respectful and just sat there. They had me there. I was chilling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I didn't really get a chance to do my thing and show who I really was, which I ain't even tripping. The opportunity had come. But I just remember the energy from
Walo?
From Walo, because he said something and I had to assert myself and roast him a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He said something. It was
wake up.
It was something along the lines where I'm just like playing my position. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, come on, nigga, what's up? And I'm like in my head, I'm like, nigga, they interviewing you. That's what's up, nigga. But whatever. I'm chilling. Nigga, I'm not no second fiddle ass nigga. You gonna rock out with me?
Right.
Or you rocking out with Walo? You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe it was. That's the vibe it was. But I'm not saying I'm tripping.
Right.
But his energy was like, you know,
Too aggressive?
I'd have been a beast on the yard too, nigga. You know what I mean? I ain't no motherfucker. I know you don't know me, nigga, but shit, nigga.
He like, he the only tough nigga in the room. He walking. I'm the only tough nigga in the room.
But I'm not even saying it's that, but it's that energy that niggas have when they get a little bit of status. They got this who's this nigga vibe. Like, if I don't know who you are, you know, type shit, you may not be. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't want to put too much of me on it. But we've all felt that, though.
He didn't see how small your beanie was.
That's hilarious. That's how you see this beanie,
I'm real.
Never on my head, nigga. Never all the way on.
That's how you play yourself in this industry, because if you get in your ego,
then you fuck up.
Because where I'm from, if a nigga play you a certain way and I get off, hey, nigga, I don't like the energy. Bop.
Yeah.
Now fuck all my shit off. And in that room of niggas, couldn't nobody stop me.
Right. Them niggas weigh like 150
Couldn't
pounds
nobody in
total.
that room stop me. And that's out of love and respect.
So
if I decided to bop, it would have been over for.
It's wrecked.
So you would have got out the door? If they were playing to get out the door game, you would have got out?
Oh yeah. I'd have wiped the floor with the whole cast. I love them niggas. I love them, but I'm just saying, like,
Do you think you get
I can
out
beat
that
them all
energy? That when you're in a room, the people sense like, damn, this guy is
I don't
thinking
think so.
about beating all of our ass.
No, I don't think so, because I don't think like that. I don't think of like when I'm around people like that. That's all love and respect.
Right.
But sometimes there's a boiling point that's not a negative boiling point, but it's like a status thing, where if a nigga don't know you, they feel like you gotta show me something, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, why you
For
here?
sure.
You get what I'm saying?
Why you here?
Yeah, why
Why
you here?
with us?
But you're on a show though.
No, but what I'm saying was my interactions on the show, they weren't done correctly. The build up wasn't right. You feel me?
Did you do the taping with Walo or?
Yeah, we was there on the set together.
You haven't seen it?
So they asked me to come down because Carlos is my guy, and I guess they already had Walo planned. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm gonna do an interview. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And then they're going to interview Walo on another show. But they had me on with Walo, and then I'm just kind of like chilling.
There was the butt Walo.
During the interview, you was sitting there.
And I just
You don't
gotta
even
say-
know Walo. Like,
And I just got to say, I love Walo, but in the world entertainment, he is not more talented than me. He's a nigga that went to jail and wrote a book.
right.
And he be talking and be trying to drop side, but as far as brain and bringing entertainment to the people, he can't fuck with me. So in my ego, I'm in my ego a little bit. I think this nigga's a criminal. Why you interviewing this nigga?
Why you interviewing a
I
nigga
can
that
rap? I'm a comedian. I do sketches.
and you never got
He can't fuck with me.
You ain't never
he
got
just
caught.
telling his cousin, and he got caught.
He got caught.
You know how many crimes I got away with? You don't choose to talk to this nigga for an hour?
Hey, that's what I'm talking
So
about.
my arrogance started to show. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
This nigga famous for getting caught.
And I love these niggas. But I'm like, nigga, that's like Jay-Z sitting next to Marky Mark, and you don't say nothing to Jay-Z. In 1993.
Right, I heard you right. Right,
You feel what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah.
that's the game we're in. It's whoever is the most popular, regardless of talent, is going to get the... And that's a missed opportunity for them and me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's because there's plenty of people on that level who can say, yeah, I contributed to his... And I'm not saying this out of negativity. It's all
Everybody.
love. I'm just being honest, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. If I pray that I don't get to the level, when I get to that level, that I do not do that to somebody.
You already there. You do
Yeah.
it. You do it to people that's like way lower.
Do I?
Yeah, we all do. Like if we out front, like a homeless nigga walk and be like, "I got a joke for you, Kraig." You gonna be like,
I guess I'm a homeless nigga.
"Who is this nigga? Who is this nigga? You ain't getting nothing to stand out here with us in front of
If
improv."
Walo loses his voice, it's over for him. If he get in a bad car accident, nigga, and he can't talk no
He
more,
catch DOC disease.
he just gonna write his big ass letters on paper. He gonna scream on paper.
Get up.
But back to the topic, though. Back to the topic.
What you doing?
The
Walo
topic-
shouldn't be giving advice on finance.
Nah,
why not?
that's,
Getting
that's
paid
the
for it.
first thing I've seen him do where I'm like, I can't stand with you on this, brother. He threw out. Have you seen it?
Nah. Well,
You gotta let him see it.
Yeah, show it to him, man. I
It
thought
was fallacy riddle. You know about fallacies. Appeal to
Yeah.
authority fallacy.
Yep.
And what was the other one?
was it that bad though? Like really
terrible.
They couldn't get ET.
Was it worse than the Flo J commercial, the basketball girl that wants you to teach you how to invest?
No, I gotta see that. I didn't see
No,
it.
it's just a few things he said.
I'm black. No black people. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Kill that shit. Either you got a good business or you don't. All that shit, don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's a hustle. Support me because I got a black business. Is your restaurant clean? Is the food good? Do you got
So he assuming our shit bad.
Is the material?
No, listen,
He
watch.
sound like white people.
No, watch it.
Oh, you support the white people? No, I support consistency, baby. Fuck about what color you is. I'm gonna spend my money. That paper, I'm gonna spend them bills where the fuck I want to spend it at. Whether it's Porsche, Ferrari, Lambo, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do while I'm here. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: I ain't gonna be finessed off some black shit. But one thing about it, 70% of you motherfuckers is not going to make it.
No, you make it.
No motherfucking fake ass motivational speaker that talk this dumb shit.
What the fuck that got to do with?
See me, come on. See me.
Dog.
That is not going to help you.
He came out the mud.
Now, at first, it was all right at first. Man, he said, is your restaurant clean? Like,
Yeah, but he's assuming that black people.
No, he's asking a question. Like, if somebody asks
but
you,
you're
is your restaurant...
assuming he wouldn't go in the room with white people and be, is your restaurant
It don't
clean?
matter. If somebody said, if you have a restaurant and somebody said, is your restaurant clean?
The state has rules for your restaurant to be clean. Goddamn it.
No.
Right.
So
Right.
if you own a restaurant and somebody said,
but I'm not going to assume I need to tell black people to keep
That's
their
what
restaurant
I'm
clean.
saying,
I'm not going to
dog.
assume I need to tell black people to
what's
keep
wrong
their
with
shit
saying,
clean.
yes, my restaurant's
I
clean?
think his point.
No, you
What's wrong with that?
Nigga, do you own
make
a
excuses.
restaurant?
Right.
You
What
talking
are you
about
talking
restaurant
about?
clean,
Right.
If I own a restaurant,
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking
I'm
about
just
Walo.
saying. If I own a restaurant and my restaurant's clean, and somebody says, "Is your restaurant clean?"
Nigga, did you write
Yes.
that book you selling?
Right, exactly.
Nigga, did you? Are you the editor in that book? Like,
So
no.
is the answer not yes?
No,
That is a
no.
dog. That is
You're
dog. That is
assuming the worst of people off the break, like
and publicly on camera saying
Yeah,
that.
and you're supposed to be empowering black people. You're supposed to be at the black shit
me ask
telling
you a
niggas they dumb. You like the pastor to tell people how bad they are.
It sounds like that
so you get
nigga
that
planning
money.
to rape. That's
Yeah,
how he talking. Like he
yeah.
planning on getting himself.
You niggas ain't shit, so give me some money.
Let me ask you this:
I'm the number one nigga in America.
Have you ever
What does
done?
that mean?
That's
what the
what
fuck
really
does that
got me.
mean?
No, that was crazy. That's where.
No, it's all crazy. That's why it shouldn't be
Let me
there.
ask you this question. Let me ask you this question: Have you ever?
Sure,
Have you
Bob
ever?
Johnson had that speech, man.
Man,
Have you ever performed live comedy on stage?
Of course.
This ain't no
That's
joke.
the answer.
This ain't no joke. This
That's what I'm
business.
saying. If
What
the
you
answer is
talking
yes,
about?
the answer is yes.
Look, don't nobody equate their
But he
business
didn't ask
shit.
a question.
No.
He said, "Is your
just-
restaurant clean?"
No,
And niggas like, "Why would you even ask me if my restaurant clean?"
Those are called hasty generalizations.
Exactly.
That is a terrible business tactic. When you're talking about business, businesses have tangibles.
Right.
They have standards. So when you're giving somebody advice about their business, you have to deal with facts. You can't deal with the chicken spots you went to in Louisiana or the shit in your neighborhood. We're dealing with facts. So what's the problem with business? Cash flow. Okay.
Marketing.
Hey, marketing. These are real business problems. Something I experienced when I had the food truck because I was black. A lot of the Mexican spots didn't want to rent space for my food truck.
Was your food truck
And they were
clean?
trying to charge me more. Yes.
Why wouldn't it be clean?
But
Because he's black?
The answer is
It's
yes.
going to be dirty because he's black?
No,
Right.
I
Right,
did,
what
but
the fuck
that's
you
the
talking
answer is
about?
yes, though.
No,
I
but that's a
think-
dumbass question, though.
No, it's
It is.
not.
It's insulting,
From
too.
Walo's position is dumb as fuck.
You're in a room with niggas that paid money, that's professionals, that's here for a reason. That probably went to college, did all the shit they supposed to do, and then this
Because they all
dumbass
have
nigga
successful businesses already.
you adding
I'm asking
caveats to the shit that I'm not talking about right
I'm asking
now.
though.
I'm talking about that nigga goes into a room with black professionals that know what they doing, that paid his clown ass to come there and talk to him, and he gonna sit there and the first thing he gonna do is insult him and question
Hey,
if they doing what they supposed to do.
That's how angry I was.
Like,
If he
you
was
fucking
in, if
kidding
he
me?
was in the wrong, if he lucky he was in
You
that
don't own
room.
a business, do you? I'd be mad as shit
I'm
when
just
somebody
saying,
assume my
nigga,
business is fucked up. Like, are you crazy?
Ty,
You paid to go to a conference to learn how to do something
What
with
is
your
he
business,
teaching?
right?
He ain't teaching nothing.
Hold on,
He ain't
but
teaching you shit. He
but-
telling you how bad you are.
but-
He don't even know you.
But
He don't even know you.
I
don't
just
think
want to
that's
say,
He
I
don't
just,
even know you.
Todd will fire on him.
but I don't think that's the point he's
You
making.
know what I asked Todd? Because I thought about his wife because she's smart. She's a genius. I said, how would your wife and her homegirls respond to that nigga in that
Exactly.
room?
They would laugh.
You're
and
not
leave.
gonna turn on the first question. All I'm saying, if you have to have a clean restaurant. That's a big part of it.
I had to pay $800 to the tax board because for a renewing LLC.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't talk about that shit.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
He could talk about marketing. He could talk about how we can actually use the internet and put our shit together and grow each other's businesses.
exposed
He can tell you the
himself.
things that he's learned from white people, probably more than likely, that taught him how to get his internet shit together so that he can become a product on the market. He need to run around and talk about the niggas that taught him that shit.
I got a question for
Like,
you.
you want to talk about
can I-
something?
can I-
Go talk about how some shit get done, not how about how
Tell
niggas
us where
don't
you
get it
got
done.
these. Tell us where you got these facts from.
Yeah.
Because you gotta cite your sources.
Tell us how you sold this book.
Right.
Tell us how you got to publish it.
What
How
did
about
he
that
talk
shit?
about? What did he talk about?
Why you
trying
ain't
to
start
tell
your own publishing label?
Oh, we
yet?
only saw him.
Huh?
minutes.
This nigga's a
We
customer.
only
He's
saw
a
him.
customer. He talk like a customer. That nigga's a customer. Hey, Walo, you a motherfucking customer, cuz. Stop talking to business owners like you know what you're talking about.
Maybe
You
he
whack.
What did he talk about?
Full of
I'm
shit.
trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you
Go
what I'm
ahead.
talking about.
Go ahead.
So, from what the video shows you, in that little bit of time, he seems to be telling the people that yes, don't just support black because black is black. Support people who have a high standard with shit.
And that's
shit.
dumb
No
as
shit.
fuck. You don't
No shit. You assume that.
Let me finish. It ain't just assuming. He's just saying because people do.
No, he's assuming.
Yeah, he's assuming that niggas is shitty
No. That's
and dirty.
Okay.
And don't know how to run a business.
No, because there are, but no,
unless
but
he yell at
There are though.
Unless he yell at him and call them niggas.
But I'm saying no, there are businesses.
How many niggas in that room was like, you know what, Walo? That's the difference. Now I'm gonna clean up. Like,
No,
Somebody
talk about
no, it's not. Not that room. No,
Why
no.
not?
Niggas like
Because
that don't
they had
pay to go to
$800?
conferences.
Man,
Cause they be doing their own thing.
Because they had $800. I went to a writing conference. I
different.
made fake badges. I was up in that
That's
motherfucker
not the same
too.
thing, though.
I went down to Kinko's and made the fake
These are
fake badges.
business owners,
for the
people that's
pitch
already
fest.
doing stuff.
I was up in there. How do you know?
Business owners?
The type of
How do you
the
know?
type of person you got to be. He's talking to business owners.
How do you know?
Because that's the context he's talking in.
He could be talking to people. He could be talking to people who paid to come see him talk.
But he's telling them about how to run a business. That's the whole idea.
Yes,
Be clean.
Not how to not run a business. He's trying to tell them what not to do. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas don't know to not be dirty.
What all did he talk about?
Oh shit, don't be dirty. Thanks, Walo. That's the difference.
So what all did he talk about?
You just heard that dumbass shit he said.
I heard a minute. But how long did he speak?
Look, you always try to change it.
I don't know.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying, you don't know. Maybe
you don't know what you're talking about. Don't change conversation.
Maybe some of your issues
trying to change some
handled later in the conversation.
Hey, but what kind of shoes did he have on, though? Like, I don't give a fuck about his Jordans.
I'm glad you brought that up.
That nigga is
I'm
a
about to get right to that.
Fucking
Maybe he said, let's
Walo.
table that.
I want to hear more, but I'm not gonna lie, big bro. I wasn't feeling that shit at all. If I was there, I would have walked up on him and held him accountable.
Like, who you talking to, bro? I'd be like, who you talking to? I'd be like, who you talking to?
I'm in.
You wouldn't have said nothing to him?
I'm just. Would you have said?
I'm paying for this shit. I'm saying something. I'm paying for this. Because I'm paying for it.
Why would you say
I'm saying, hey,
Jumping up a minute into the speech.
Why would you say anything?
Hey, bro, you got to do more research, bro. You got to know your audience.
Yeah. You know what? No, for real. No. Because you know why? No. Because you're a business owner. No, y'all don't get it.
Nothing. So you paid $1,000 to be there.
And you
Okay, play with the people in the conference. I'm like, man, this one.
That's not what owners do, though. That's not what bosses do. That's not what business owners do.
You run up on the stage. That's
No, I'm
crazy.
not gonna run up on the stage.
At the 2 minute mark?
But he gonna know how to fuck with that shit.
Man, fuck that.
Yeah.
So look at hey, okay.
That nigga would definitely get a what?
Okay, so your daughter in college now, right?
Yeah.
So you walk
next
into
year.
say you walk into her biology class.
Okay.
Teacher don't know you there. You sneak in.
Okay.
Sex ed class.
Okay.
And he said, "How many of y'all?" And the teacher, you walk. How many of y'all fucking without a condom in this motherfucker? I know you motherfuckers is up in here reckless as motherfucker. Hey, who getting your pussy beat up without a condom on in here in
Right.
class?
That'd be a cool
You
professor.
paying $20,000 a year for her to go to sex state.
Okay. So what I'm supposed to? Hey, this is my daughter right here, and y'all talk about pussies and shit. Nah, she not finna be hearing about that up here in college because I snuck in here. I ain't supposed to be in here. I ain't paid for this class, but I'm finna interrupt this motherfucker.
That's like if you go to film school and they tell you how not to use film. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're in film school, so make sure you don't use the film because that shit need to be over there.
Yeah.
Because you stupid.
It's longer than a minute of conversation for sure.
I don't know why.
If you're a real business owner, you got a certain level of confidence and a certain level of competence. But he's there to talk to everybody that's business owners to teach them how to be business owners. The 70% that you niggas that ain't gonna make it,
Right.
Yeah,
So,
like
but
he's full of shit though.
But his point was to work with people who making money.
That's why we need to have real professionals have these conversations, not whatever he is.
Yeah, he don't need to be. Nigga, just because you.
He need to be doing the scared straight version of that shit. Whatever the fuck it is. He need to be talking to kids in trouble only. That's who Walo needed to give advice to. That's a perfect example where they take our celebrity and try to put us in other categories because they don't give us no respect.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So now we need Magic Johnson and Stephen Curry to give us advice on to buy crypto. No, how about we know a real black person that really do this shit,
right?
And that don't dribble basketball,
right?
So
God damn it!
If they hired you, what would you have said?
I'm a business owner. I would have said shit to business owners that business owners need to hear.
What do you need that to be about?
This is how you market your business.
Let's talk about your P&L. How to get your P&L together. Okay, so what are you paying for goods? What's the turnaround? How long are your products on the shelf?
Let's line you up with the SBA.
Yeah.
Let's get you in line for some grants. Let's get your credit up. Let's do the real shit. Not no niggas you ain't this because you dirty.
What if I said I got all that together. Everything checks out right there, but my shit's dirty.
Well, then you probably wouldn't be there. You wouldn't be there in the first place.
The thing is, like, is he only talking to restaurant owners?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like
at that moment. Yeah, he went to that part of it.
Definitely went to shoe stores, sir.
Are the shoes clean?
Was this out to eat conference?
The shoes need to be clean. What is he talking about? That's crazy.
That's some fun. That's a funny observation.
Yeah, he like a mean pastor that gets wake up in the morning, tell everybody to send it.
Restaurants and shit, nigga.
I think from what I
Only
got from
fried
it,
chicken places.
from what I got from it, it sounded like he was saying. It sounded like he was saying, don't just rely on the fact that you have a black business, that's going to be the selling point. Also have good product.
But that's ignorant,
But he
too.
created an argument that wasn't there. Nobody came in there and said, because we got a black business, we should
that's okay.
He brought this shit up. He said, here, what's that called? Gaslighting?
Right.
That's gaslighting. If you're teaching somebody something, you got to start from
But that's ignorant, too, Todd, because other people do business just because of that. Other people do business with people just because they're Italian.
Of course, so everybody's on the same level, right?
Because racism is the competition for wealth and resources between groups of people. So he doesn't have a firm enough grasp and understanding of economics to be speaking to business owners. You made millions of dollars because you work in media.
Right.
You have a great story.
Right.
You're a great personality, somebody that we fuck with, but that was outside his lane. That was that's like Jackie Robinson
running track?
Nuclear physics.
Running the Michael Jordan basketball camp. You don't know shit about basketball. You can play baseball. You can play football.
You play basketball too.
Yeah.
And Jordan didn't show up. Track, baseball, and football.
And basketball.
Hey,
he went All-American in basketball.
Is he in high school?
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He was
All
All-American in
right, switch it
basketball.
around. It's like Michael Jordan trying to teach somebody how to play baseball.
Okay, and what's wrong with that? Boxing.
Because I'm nicer than Michael Jordan in baseball today.
But you're not Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but he don't play baseball, so he don't need to be telling people.
He come out there with the White Sox 45
okay, what he come out with he on? He's sorry. The nigga never been good.
Well, let's take another. It's like him teaching. It's like him talking to owners about owning teams.
Right, exactly.
He's owned the team.
Well, yeah, Michael Jordan doesn't own the team.
Yeah,
it's like Jackie Robinson.
No, hold on. No. See, that's what they do. That's what they do. They try to switch it.
That's not switching.
Walo should not be talking to nobody about business ever.
Why? He made millions of dollars.
I don't care if they paying him. He still don't. That's the hustle. He's hustling them. He's selling the book.
Like, show me the hustle.
The hustle is
what are you gonna show you?
How to make millions. He can show you how to sell this motherfucking podcast and make
that's the case.
Sign with Barstool
So I bet you would rather have a dinner with Jay-Z
no.
than $1 million,
No, give me
right?
$1 million.
Shit, let me meet Jay-Z. That's all I need. If you touch me, I'm gonna be rich.
Nah.
Like, fuck, Jay-Z ain't no businessman either.
I'm just saying,
He a rapper.
He got hired to come in there and talk about businesses and how to run businesses.
By some dummies.
He said either, not either.
By whoever.
So you think he did a good job?
No, I think he went left once he started saying, I'm the number one man in America.
No, he said nigga. Get it right.
Oh, yeah,
he said I'm the number one nigga in America.
The only thing that I like that he said,
He's
I mean,
crazy.
I like this passion.
Yeah.
I also like that he said, I've made millionaires. That I fuck with that. To me, that supersedes everything. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying.
Well, I like that he said you got to be consistent. That's a real thing.
He said hustle.
But
how to hustle.
But you got to be consistent. But before he said that, he said you niggas is dirty.
Yeah, for sure.
These niggas.
You ain't never been coached before? Have you been coached before?
You niggas is dirty.
That nigga ain't no coach.
He's not a coach. You got to be. He's not a coach.
You got
He's just a dude talking.
But that's his shtick. His shtick is motivation.
Exactly.
But that was not motivating,
bro. You never have you? You've been. You play sports. You play
motivation. No motivation. Motivation is a word.
That's a new word. I did that.
You have motivation, bro. You're lazy.
That's what he got. You're dirty. You're lazy.
Yeah.
Huh?
What did he make?
I guess he's talking about from the podcast too.
Yeah.
Oh wow! What a surprise.
It's Gilly and Walo.
Gilly and Walo.
Yeah.
So he made Gilly a millionaire.
Sure.
So they probably produced some other shows we don't know about.
I would love to see their team.
Like some of these, I bet you they got something to do with some of these NBA podcasts. And
well, let's
shit.
see how black that team is.
Because I want
to see who walked in the room and made him a millionaire.
Niggas like that.
Sports.
Niggas like that only put bitches on, or like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or like non-threats.
They don't want to be threatened.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about who put him on. I want to see the dudes that came in the room and said, "Okay, Wallo, we love your story. We're gonna move it. We're gonna put you here." No, Gilly Kid is not a marketing person. Okay, y'all really got the shit fucked up.
What do you think?
Gilly put Walo on.
Gilly put Walo on, and Gilly had a plug at Bart. Is it Barstool?
Barstool Sports.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
there we go.
Yeah.
Back
Gilly had a plug at
back
Barstool.
to the other people.
You heard him
Exactly.
talk about that?
The other people.
So I have a question.
I used to watch them motherfuckers before
So they
the
learned from
Barstool
white
Sports
people,
when
and then
had
they went and learned from white people how to get money, and then they went back and told niggas they was stupid. Why didn't niggas teach niggas what they learned
some
from white
niggas
people?
is stupid, though,
Why
bro.
can't teach
What are you
niggas what the white people taught him?
Are there no stupid
Walo,
niggas?
teach us what the white people taught you.
Is there no
How
stupid
about
niggas?
that? Don't yell at us, nigga.
Is there no stupid niggas?
Hey, look, see, now
I'm
that
asking.
ain't what I'm talking about
I'm just
either. Like,
asking.
you keep talking about, we talking about good shit.
Wait, I have a question for
Hold
you.
on,
Tommy.
go ahead.
So, let's say a white team came to us and they wanted to take us to the next level.
Let's go.
Do we take the deal?
Yeah, then we take what we learn and we pass it down.
Yeah.
We don't go in the room and call other niggas dumb.
You know what, though? I'm going to tell you something. Because here's the thing.
Where else does it come from? Who else knows what's going on?
But he's passing
You know
it
what I'm
down.
saying?
He called it down.
That's not passing that.
That's the beginning
The
of
white
it.
people didn't from Barstool did not walk in the room and say, "Hey, Walo, you dirty, you stink." Okay?
You gotta talk to your
You ain't
people
never
a
gonna make
different
it,
way. What are you
Walo.
talking
You ain't
about?
never gonna make it.
They said different. They said, no, you're a criminal.
You don't. There's a.
Well,
What's the mind thing where you think you need to beat people up so that you can teach them?
Motivation?
No.
Coaching?
It's a mental disorder. It's something that
Kung
shit
fu?
wrong.
That's a bad thing.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's
We
a bad
all
thing.
need some thug motivation sometimes.
I wouldn't even say that was thug motivation.
not.
I'm just, bro. How
It was
does
just
it
Which don't work.
It was just dumb. It was
Bro,
I
embarrassing.
said some ignorant shit. You don't defend me like that.
You ain't got millions. If you had millions, he would defend anything you did.
Right.
He was all the way in the wrong, dog.
That's wrong. It's inappropriate.
So how do you want him to?
I want
tell
him to
people how
not take the check. Let someone who really does it come in and teach people how to really do
I'm
shit.
okay with him taking the
Don't
check.
take the check. Come on. Rip the check up. Walo.
Hey, he a
Fuck wrong
millionaire.
with
He
you?
good. How about have us learn
You
from
made it
somebody
up,
that
buddy,
actually
Wilo.
have us learn from somebody that really do the shit like he learned.
But they're
like Barstool came in there and taught him what to do.
Right.
Teach us that shit.
Maybe-
that he not though.
But they're
he ain't
pay-
coming there talking that shit. Barstool taught him.
But they're
He
paying
came in there
him.
telling niggas how dumb they are.
Right.
That's the difference.
But they're paying.
In the other communities, when they learn it, they bring it right back to the hood.
Right.
But
And they teach their people that shit. Then they multiply the shit.
Yeah.
So if
But
you,
he ain't doing that.
so if
Go
you're
ahead,
teaching,
go ahead, Otto, go
But
ahead.
they're paying him to hear him talk. That's all. That's it. Like regardless of what he.
I mean, but he has to talk about something in
Right.
particular.
So he gave. That's the something he's talking about.
That wasn't worth the money.
Dude, you
that
didn't
minute
pay.
and a half, boy.
Yeah.
They need a refund.
Dumbass motherfucker.
Y'all
Clean
need to
your
get a-
kitchen, nigga.
Clean the kitchen.
I'm out. Wallow out.
Hey man, I own a pool cleaning service, man. Ain't no.
What I ain't talking to you?
I'm a mechanic, Wallow.
Nah, but what was you about to say?
So if they pay you, right, like a nice living to tour United States, but all your jokes have to be titties and hoes and all that stuff,
Easy.
right? But you cannot go into your deep narcissist shit. You just like keep it plain
Keep your
level
titties.
Jane.
But that's not the same as insulting black people.
Yeah.
Like he's getting paid to tell black people how stupid they are.
Right.
When they came to try to get enlightened and get something that they thought he got, and he said, "Oh no, I'm not gonna teach you what they taught me.
Right.
I'm gonna tell your ass you're stupid and dirty."
Well,
Give me
your
the money.
daughter, you're sitting there with her counselor. She's about to go to college. And she asked him for some advice, and he said, "Yeah, you know, you just can't be a whore no more. You can't be a whore. You got to save your pussy. Don't fuck in college. Like he ain't giving
Wash
her
your
nothing.
ass. Make
Wash
sure you
your ass
wash
'cause
your
you know
ass,
you're a
sir.
dirty bitch.
Right, you dirty hoe.
You know you got straight A's, but you a dirty bitch. I know you're dirty,
1600
bitch.
SAT.
That
But
makes sense if
The sex is out of line, but if the counselor is like, okay, you're gonna start in college, you're not gonna be with your dad, so make sure to wash your ass.
she would call.
Make sure,
Your
like,
daughter would call home immediately.
That's okay.
Your
That's
daughter
okay,
would
right?
no.
I would kill the whole college over his daughter.
Yeah, if his daughter
Sex
called
is
him and said the
out of
teacher
line.
said I need to
Sexual
wash
is out
my
of line.
ass.
But wash your ass. Hey, make sure you're in the shower.
Oh my
God, you
God.
know you black people don't be washing your ass. Start washing your ass.
Right.
Start washing your ass before you get your
And
ass
everybody know black people the cleanest people any damn way.
For sure.
We the cleanest people of them all, goddamn it, anyway. So how you gonna come and try to tell us to not be dirty?
it only works if
Fuck it.
there's a body.
We use lotion. We use lotion, nigga.
I think what you guys are saying is it's only fair to say what you've been taught. That's what you would teach someone else, right? It's only you can only say what's been said to you. Do you niggas think that nobody told Walo clean this shit up? This nigga's been locked up for about 20 years. Somebody told him your shit dirty. Get your shit together.
But they didn't
Motherfucker,
invite
get
him
your
over.
shit
They
right.
didn't ask him to come because he was a criminal. They asked him to come because he's a millionaire.
Right.
So they
He
want to know.
used
They
some of
want to
that-
know how he is a millionaire, and that's business.
Wallo says a lot that he used a lot of the shit that he learned in prison to get ahead in whatever he does.
I
What he
wouldn't
learned-
doubt if he got
what-
some head in prison. He was in
Right.
there for a long time.
He learned how to listen to white people when he was in prison.
And then that
learned how to listen to white people.
That's
when he
what
was
he
in
need to be
prison.
teaching nigga, how not to get head from a nigga. That's give niggas courses on how not to become
How to
gay.
how to keep your shoes lasting a long
Asian
time.
people.
How to make your shoes last
I know
longer.
it could be Asian people. It
Could've
couldn't all only white people.
But Asian
Brother?
kind of falls like recently. They want to put him in the white group.
Nah.
Asians be telling each other what's up when they learning from the white people.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
They go right back and tell each other, and they don't say you're dirty.
They know how to. They know.
Why
I mean,
say you're dirty.
why he also hung up on the dirty? Is that so bad that
Yeah.
he
Here's
said
the
you
thing.
were,
Here's
your
the thing.
restaurant might be
and
dirty?
we got to
Carpet
get
cleaner.
proof. We got to get proof. But I heard that Gillian Wallo ain't even foundational black.
Get mad.
I heard they East African.
Of course, most of them niggas is African.
That makes a difference.
Yeah, their parents is from a whole nother vibe. Like
I don't know if we can verify that, but I heard they not even of this.
And they're not.
That's what happened with Wale in
American
D.C. People was like, well, DC's
If
Wale.
Nelson Mandela was talking like that, I'd be like, shut your motherfucking ass up, nigga.
Nigga,
You
you're
don't
not
know
even
shit
black
about
enough.
what we got going on here, nigga.
You're not even black enough.
Yeah.
He was locked up in jail.
That don't make you
He
being
ain't one of us.
Being locked up don't make you
Nah,
black.
if you brown, if he
What is
that
black?
color, you with the black folks unless he
makes
out
you
there
black?
talking
I'm saying
Spanish.
he went to call, but he's not foundational black, so he don't really. It's different.
If Wallo and Gilly's mother got rice cooking permanently in their house, I'm not fucking with them. They got
I don't
peanut
fuck
sauce
with
and susu.
Peanut
All I
Them
know
niggas
is
eat
what
fufu.
Ancestry told me. I don't know where the fuck I'm really from. like a
They all
motherfucker.
created the same. South Africa is first. I think the Philippines is closer than South Africa, nigga.
That's like that dude. Who the dude that used to host?
But South Africa had apartheid. It's very
They
similar.
had apartheid, but it's a different
They're not
culture.
African Americans though. That's
What is
different.
what
It's
makes
a
them black?
different-
Like the dude Noah that used to be on the Daily Show.
He-
That nigga
he's
ain't
not
black.
one of us.
He's
Yeah,
not black.
nobody
And they
talking
was-
about
If he
Trevor
goes to the United
Noah.
States
Trevor
and
Noah
he
ain't
doesn't
black.
That's
speak,
not- we're not talking about
he's
him.
gonna
We
get
talking
But that's an
treated
example of
like.
what we talk. It's the same thing.
So I don't know
man.
generationally what
Gilly is the same amount of businessman.
what would have to be
as
considered.
Noah is black.
You know what I'm saying? Like
can
most
look
of
and
us,
see.
our people have been here for at least 200-300 years minimum.
Who?
Yeah,
I don't know what the
when I got here.
I don't know what the cutoff line is for foundational black. I don't know if it's
Two
second,
generations.
third. It's
Two
two
generations.
Okay, so
Two generations.
You know, there's no color. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience.
most definitely.
Yes, that's right. That's right,
See?
brother.
Oh, y'all going for that, but I can't. Okay.
Man, we all got to
That's right, Otto.
way to keep it
But
dirty.
South
Otto.
Africa, they ain't no suckers. They be over there putting work in.
Yeah.
They be over there. They done took back some shit.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
kick them niggas out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched this documentary about the whole. Are you familiar with the taxi cab wars in South Africa?
Oh, no, I heard about them that shit they be smoking and them light bulbs and all. that shit.
really? I
What
ain't
is that?
Them
They
niggas-
smoking
AIDS.
light bulbs?
Yeah, you
Can't
know,
forget the AIDS.
But they say that about every black country.
It's good AIDS.
We got to prepare.
No, you can't forget the AIDS, okay? We always forget the AIDS. We focus on the people, okay? We don't think about the AIDS.
When we go up the ocean towards
When you're black, you don't focus on the AIDS.
towards Puerto Rico,
The
we'll
AIDS
tag
is
you back in.
If that was the case, I'd never go to Houston. You want to talk
Cape
about the
Verde,
AIDS?
well,
There's more
get
AIDS
you
than Houston,
involved.
nigga. Shout out to Houston on this point.
Is AIDS in Houston?
Well, you got to watch it.
Houston got
Look,
one of
look
the
it up on
highest
YouTube.
AIDS
When you
rates.
watch it, you're gonna be, oh, this is crazy. So in South Africa, the major cartels, like the gangs and shit, they run the transportation industry because it's like $1 billion industry. So there's factions of gangs that own territories for taxis and
Really?
oh my gosh, and
Yeah,
they
you
make
run
billions,
drugs.
and they be killing each other over the territory.
Are the taxis clean?
No, the whole country's dirty. Wallow hasn't
It's
been there
actually
yet.
really dope. It's actually a really dope thing to watch because everything really takes place in a car and at the taxi cab offices and shit. So it's really easy to turn into like a movie or a series because it's a lot of contained shooting with, you know what I mean, within car. It's like it'd be easy to make a movie about.
Right, because everything happening in that car. They selling
Right.
drugs, they turning tricks, they're extorting people, they doing everything in, out of
Man,
that car.
and they not just they carrying. They have military type weaponry, so it's not like
Yeah, they're not playing.
oh,
No, we
these
talking about
motherfuckers got
AK-47s
M16s
and shit.
Yeah, dude.
When you watch it, it's
7
gonna
Mac
blow your
11s.
mind.
Yeah.
It's gonna blow your mind.
Ain't no
These niggas
arguing
are-
with the police.
No, the police
Ain't-
are.
ain't
the
no
police
police.
ain't got no juice in South
Ain't no
Africa.
police.
Oh, that's the regular motherfuckers?
niggas, them
Oh, City of
cartel
God types? Oh, shit.
Bro, they
Yeah.
sending police to do hits for them. While you watching it, remember it reminds me of like bang. Remember banging in Little Rock. Remember them? Remember them documentaries they would do, and like the place would be so treacherous that 3 hours into the documentary, like the niggas in the first half had already been killed. Like Lil Trey died. And it's like that type of shit.
I saw an LA documentary like that, being a blood in LA or so. That shit was like by the time they finished, half niggas was dead.
How you die before the shit?
I saw that one. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that was wild.
So that's how this shit goes.
Scared, like, whoa.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah, man, it's a great man. I wish I could remember the name of this documentary.
Yeah, I mean that's how it was in Baltimore when I was living there. Like it got to a point where the police just stopped going down there. They used to call it Amsterdam on the TV show.
Right.
But in real life, that shit was real. They just was like, you know what? It's not worth it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stay over here so I can get home, be safe. Because they're not gonna work with us. Like, huh?
Could you just drive down that street or down that little area?
Oh yeah, you could at your own risk.
Baltimore.
At your own risk, nigga.
What's liable to happen? Like as far as like
robbery, murder.
You're gonna get robbed. You're gonna get shot. You're gonna get somebody gonna take whatever you got as soon as they can because they drug addicts. Shout out to Baltimore.
That shit got real fast. I felt that.
I don't go to Baltimore at night.
Oh my
I don't
God.
do it.
I performed at the Baltimore Comedy Factory, man. I was like, this is.
Oh, you get shot up there.
This is not.
That's crazy.
Niggas in Baltimore go to the comedy club to whip the comedian's ass.
Whoa.
Really?
That's how
They love
fun it is.
me, but I can see how I could go another way.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
real
Kraig,
quick.
I like your act. Give me your money.
Yeah.
Shit.
Nah, you just nah. They'll be like this. You be like, I like your act. You be like, oh man, thanks man. What yo? What? They give me. You just don't acknowledge them niggas right.
Yeah.
Everything will change that quick. I fuck with Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore. If you
Them niggas, Baltimore niggas is genuine.
Yeah,
they real.
Shout out to
you'd be all right in Baltimore, but
Yeah.
if you got like a what is that, smitten, or you got like a arrogance about you, smidget of arrogance.
Oh, they gonna
about
sniff it. They gonna get you.
They gonna sniff it. That's how old boy ended up back
There's a lot of crack babies in Baltimore.
in where you from.
It's heroin.
Yeah.
He got ran out of here by a Baltimore
So
cat.
Oh my goodness.
What are the effects of like what happens when a baby when a baby was born, parents who was taking heroin, like mothers or something like that?
I don't know.
Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Give me the full breakdown right now.
I'm just saying.
Well, the first thing is out of.
There's a lot going on. I mean, a lot of people
The
taking
child
drugs.
is-
So I mean, and a lot of kids.
I mean, I'm sure the kids are addicted to something like that, but you know,
where are these children?
fine.
I ain't got no kids.
Where are these children? See, that's why you don't care.
I ain't got no
Sad.
kids.
Have you seen History Channel's Gangland?
Gangland.
The old one?
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think it's
man.
like 2000s, bled into 2010s.
I remember. Yeah, again,
Puerto Rico
good.
had an episode.
Puerto Rico is dangerous.
That was
It was
crazy.
called Zombie Island because our drug addicts turned into kind of like zombies.
That's like Baltimore.
Really? Exactly.
Yeah, because like their limbs start falling off because they inject horse tranquilizer,
Yes.
and they no man, like that's the thing. The homeless in LA, they're mentally ill, but they're physically capable. Over there, man, if you can run away pretty easily, they're in their chancletas, all fucking rusty, one arm. But they have
chancleta?
AIDS. They do have AIDS.
It's a lot like Baltimore.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's the
A
chancleta?
lot like Baltimore.
Sandals.
One arm, the arm they shooting horse tranquilizers into their arms?
Like when you inject too much and then it becomes rotten.
I don't even know what the right amount is.
Man, it's just
Well, you can do it so
drugs.
much you get infected, and then they don't treat it because they drug addicts. They're not going to treat it.
Now I
falls
gotta
off.
watch this.
Then the arm end up just deteriorating.
It's drugs. It's cold.
I love those interviews when they interview drug dealers and they have like a ski mask and they have like
It'd be fake. That should be fake.
That should be fake.
I think so.
We should do that. That'll be a funny sketch.
Drug dealer,
Just,
right?
but do it like a whole day with him though. Don't do the drug part. Just do like when he go and pick his kids up and shit.
So what do you do when somebody doesn't pay your money? Well, we take them to the store, we kill them. Like that. Come on, nigga. We kill them. We cut their heads off and we hang them in the city.
See, we got some heads in the closet right now.
Yeah. So you don't think the motherfucker gonna recognize you that you do this shit with?
How long you been part of the gang? So I was 14.
Yeah, how do you agree to that?
It started when I lived on Lawrence Street.
with the killer man. Like, how do you know he ain't gonna just kill you and take your camera?
Hey,
Why would he trust you?
Or how does he know he's not gonna show up and then the cops are gonna be there?
Right.
It's
I don't
fake.
know,
The
but
interview's at 6:30. Be here at 6:30.
Viceland be getting it done though. I don't know.
Vice
They be getting
It's
it
gotta
done
be an
now.
actor.
You don't know how fake it is until they do something based on where you live. I remember. I remember I watched. They had something on the Halloween murders
Oh, did they?
on what was that channel where they show like trials of killers? You know what I'm talking about?
A&E or something. Oh,
They
the
showed Sunday
detective
shows
show.
on them.
Yeah.
So they showed a bunch of dudes that I recognized from my childhood, just gangsters in the 90s and shit that murdered. And they did not know what they was talking about. The narrator, that story was so off, bro.
Hands.
That's what I'm saying. You see that? You seen that?
Hands
right?
meter on 99.
I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah,
Oh, you broke
wrapped
it.
it so
You broke it.
weird.
I
that
I
you
had
took
something in
away
my
the
other hand. I didn't know what the fuck you was getting ready to do, and I'm not left-handed.
Yeah, they stories be off. What you trying to show them?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you trying to.
That's the Puerto Rico.
Hands.
God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, if you go walk over here, you could.
I mean, you could have did that by
I
now.
caught the shit twice. What do you mean? That's the offhand too.
See, no limbs.
Motherfucker, I know what no limbs look like. He would do all that to show me a missing leg.
Look, no limbs. Walked out.
Drug addict with no limbs, man.
Hey, send me that cash app.
I think Puerto Rico got the baddest bum bitches.
Yeah, that's where you go
Like
get
this
a
is
bum.
a hit. This is a.
She's a
She get a record deal here.
That's all in his phone. That ain't got nothing to do with the.
She get a whole record deal here and have 1 million followers on the ground. That's a bass head in Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah.
Was some K Swiss song?
Oh yeah. She be in the sections.
Yeah, she'll have,
She go
she'll
from
have an
section to
agent.
section. And an agent.
She'll be doing balloon pops for money.
How'd you get paid? How'd you get
Just spent
paid?
$9,000 on drugs this week. I've never had a customer like you.
Balloon pops coming out with the
I mean, that's a
balloon.
bad bitch. Niggas would be trying to fuck
Yeah,
her.
you hook her up,
everything.
yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't pop my balloon.
I don't think she's like a real bass head.
Why
I
not?
didn't pop my balloon because I really liked it.
Because the description says woman urges caution after laughing gas addiction. She's addicted
That
to
is-
laughing gas. Come on.
I would
That's
hate
funny.
to be.
That's funny. That's funny.
I would hate to be addicted. Nobody would take you serious.
Right,
I got
right.
a problem. I got a fucking problem. Could you imagine?
Oh, you silly. You stupid. Go ahead.
Can't stop this shit, man.
Fuck you, we'll die.
This shit ain't funny. This is my life. A laughing gas, nigga. I want to sell laughing gas.
And then she kicked the habit.
That's the plot for Joker, by the way.
No,
Is it? That's the plot for Joker.
No, like he laughs, but he's not
pain.
laughing.
Right.
That's his illness.
Right,
But he wasn't addicted. He didn't kick the habit.
bro. Where do you buy laughing gas on the street?
Right.
That
No, I don't
About
think
a
you
pound.
What do they put it in? It can't go in no
did. In a bag.
baggies.
They put it in the bag.
You seal the baggie up tight. They put it in balloon animals.
Yeah, you
They
gotta
put it-
put.
In a Stanley Cup.
Hey, I got some more of them giraffes back there. Let me get a snake today. I'll try a snake.
I like to bite the ass of the giraffe.
Was it Friday? Give me an
That's
elephant.
Let me get 2 poodles.
I just got my taxes back. Let me get an elephant. Fuck it. You going wild this weekend.
Hey, give me 2 wiener
Pop.
dogs.
Yeah,
Wiener
okay.
dogs and a poodle.
Let me get the whole herd.
I'm gonna go pop mine right now.
I started tying off balloons. That's how I started. I started tying shit off.
Just give me the snake, man. Fuck
Bro, that is crazy. And balloon animals is
How she even get in that?
that is crazy.
How she even get the laughing gas?
Yeah, like where are they doing this in Puerto Rico?
What nigga did she meet that was like, hey, baby, I want you
she
to.
looked like a New Yorican though.
it.
Yeah.
And strung her out.
How you know it's fire?
Yeah, this shit good. I'm back. You got some more of that? Yeah. Hold on.
I laughed myself to
Nigga, I
sleep.
sprained my throat laughing so much last time. I mean, shit. That shit.
How do you keep up with the
That's the
demand?
good shit.
Like this shit is selling. Like how do you?
Where do they grow it? No,
What is
they got a laughing gas dispensary. What about the laughing gas seeds? It's a little smiley face on the seed. You grow that shit. You grow that shit in some nerds.
Yeah,
I mean, I got some,
Yeah, girl. You
got a
got
pot full of nerds with some
Yeah, grow-
laughing gas.
With a laughing ass tablet.
Where the fuck?
Oh man.
I got them laughing gas seeds. Nigga.
Oh man, come on, man, save time, man.
Nigga, what about getting caught with it? By you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
full of-
This is.
Yeah.
What about withdrawal though?
Yeah,
Why all these happy faces on these kilos,
yeah.
sir?
You got an illegal amount.
What did you say?
What about withdrawal?
Oh, you mad and shit. Well, you got a fucking attitude. Ain't
Why
shit
ain't you
right.
happy?
Yeah.
Ain't you happy? Yeah, why are you happy?
Why did you have this crazy?
Ain't shit funny today. Ain't shit funny today.
Oh, that's great.
You usually the life of the party.
These niggas are selling joy, bro.
And the police trying to stop them.
So enjoy.
Bro, that is fucking
that's
amazing.
The mayor
If
is
you
trying to
could
stop
sell
these
joy
niggas.
though, that'd be something.
Oh my God.
Laughing gas.
It's a bottle of sunshine. Sunshine.
I got a pocket full
Yeah.
of sunshine.
That's what drugs
Is joy and drugs the same thing?
That's exactly
Sell it
what
by
it
the
is.
tank.
Pretty
Sell it by the tank.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because drugs is relief.
Right, because I wonder, does laughing gas cause the release of dopamine?
It
Probably.
should.
You're laughing.
Probably.
Yeah, if
You're laughing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's
If you're
gas.
laughing.
Yep.
So it must trigger it some
Something.
kind of way.
So
That's
it-
what it do.
But it ain't better than crack though.
I like anything that makes me
That's
lightheaded.
interesting.
It's better than crack. Gotta be.
Ain't nothing better than crack.
Ain't nothing better
No,
than
crack is you
So
gonna
the
be cracked
laughter
out
that
fucking
we're
with crack.
having now,
Yeah, crack is
the
the
body
worst.
experiences that
Yeah.
the same way biologically as it does laughing gas.
I don't know. I never had laughing gas.
I would assume this, but I guess that's why they
Similar.
call it. It must be similar.
It's like a natural erection and a pill erection.
Okay, because then I mean, shit.
It's a pill
So
erection.
what are they charging? What do you like? What does that cost?
You're like,
A
who's
lot.
selling that? That's what I'm saying.
I'm not
In Puerto
the guy.
Rico too, you know
$30.
it's gonna be like they're gonna be wrapping up in a little bag.
that
sneaking
means
over.
$8.
$200
A joke would be the organic form
No,
of
but
laughing
like
gas.
laughing gas sounds like an expensive drug.
That's what we should
You
sell.
have to get it
It's
from a lab.
organic
You have
laughing
to get
gas.
it from a
That's
lab.
what I'm saying. It's a joke. A
Yeah,
joke
it's
is
a joke
organic
is in
laughing
there.
gas.
Yeah, you just open up. It's a joke in there.
Bam, you laugh, nigga. How much is that worth? How do you
Right.
charge for that?
$200 a vacuum.
$20 a ticket.
$200.
We got to be able to research the price of laughing gas.
Okay.
Look at it right
okay.
now.
Because that's what we'll charge for. That's a great concept. Hey,
Right.
nigga, look, man.
How much
12
for two-
ounces of laughter, nigga. That's
Unless it's
12 ounces
illegal.
of laughter?
I think it might be
$12
illegal.
I'm about to really
might be
put
illegal.
that in the
though.
business plan.
bro. That's crazy.
That's some real good merch.
Yeah. I'm charging because if you bought this
Wait,
in laughing
wait.
gas,
Is laughing gas nitrous?
I don't know, laughing gas.
Because when I
Yeah.
put laughing gas, it said nitrous oxide, and then you can get that shit in fucking whipped cream.
Exactly.
That's all.
But
No,
I've
that
never
shit
ate
is
whipped
stepped
cream and
on.
start laughing. That's crazy.
No, but have you?
That's how you would
Yeah, stepped
transport it.
up.
No, you don't eat.
You just
the,
being silly
you
at
don't
that
eat
point.
the whipped cream.
It's the little
It's
air
in the
before.
whipped cream.
It's
Like,
the air.
nah,
It's
It's
nigga.
a little air before.
It's the air.
Nitrous laughing gas is in the air.
And then when it.
Steve was addicted to nitrous.
A lot of people. My,
So
my,
what-
my uncle was addicted to
So
that
how
shit.
much of
No,
it?
Swear to God.
How much of it do you have to consume before it makes you laugh?
That ain't the shit at the dentist office though. The real laughing gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With nitrous is the same thing. It's just at the dentist office they pushing it in. But in the yeah,
So you
that's why
can
people
get,
buy them
say,
things. The little
$120?
The people that huff, that's what they be doing.
50 cents to 100. Like they got small canisters.
The point is that when I throw the phone, the image doesn't go away, Todd. You did it twice.
So this canisters, this can I don't. It don't.
Clean
says-
the restaurant.
It says whippets.
Nigga, no. This is just the canisters.
Look at this.
This is the canisters.
That's because
but
this is drugs and it's illegal or something.
I don't think it's illegal. Is it illegal?
I think it is illegal to have a certain amount of that shit. That's why.
You're a dentist.
Yeah, if you're a dentist, yeah. None of us are dentists. So I'm just gonna throw that out
You're
there.
my fault.
If the DEA is watching,
Yeah,
the
look
name
it
is
up.
not Damien.
Yeah, still no definitive answer. I got a homegirl that's a dentist. I'm gonna call her. She'll know.
Prank call.
Dr. Skinner. That's my homegirl.
Call her
You're gonna call
trying.
her right now.
I like you
Yeah.
trying to buy.
I could call her, but I
Yeah,
ain't
just
gonna
ask
call
her
her
how
right
much
now.
how much is laughing gas?
Bro, because
You just go to jail, man.
there's something there. Todd, there's something there.
What, the price of laughing gas?
Or just something content-wise.
Yeah.
See, it's called whippets. See, that's the drug. Whippets.
So,
Yeah.
but the
That's
okay.
not
It's a small. It's just a
Small
smaller
containers?
dose of it. A smaller.
They got
yeah.
whippets, crackers, and large tanks. What he just showed you.
So those aren't the canisters. That's what the gas
The
included.
large tank is a canister.
But a whippet is a drug though. That's
whippet-
These are all drugs.
The whippet
That's
is
what
a
I'm
small
trying to tell
canister
you.
of laughing gas. It's 50 cents to $1.50
In bulk.
when you buy it in bulk.
I don't
it's
think
drug.
gas is a drug.
It is. It's illegal.
I don't think laughing
What's
gas
your
is
definition
It
of
is.
drug?
Whether it's
It
a
is.
gas, it's
It's a controlled
Would
substance.
laughing gas be considered a drug?
It's a chemical.
It's a controlled substance.
A controlled substance. You going to jail.
Right. All of y'all. We're going to have to redo this episode.
I'm saying if I got pulled over
Cut
right
all
now
this.
and I had laughing gas in my car, they wouldn't take me to jail.
If you have
If you
more
were
oxygen
drunk,
tanks,
then yeah.
It depends on how. If you got a can, if you You can go to jail for that.
They don't even have
Yeah.
kilos, so how do you know you're a boss?
No,
If you got 2 canisters of this shit, clinking around in the back seat, they gonna
You
be
a
like,
boss?
So in,
no, they be like,
No,
no,
that's
you-
just no. You go to jail for that. They find you with a
in
weapon on
California,
you.
it's a crime to possess or to use nitrous oxide
Exactly.
in California.
Everything we've been talking about is a crime.
Up to 6 months in the county jail and a fine of $1,000.
So yeah,
But how do they measure it?
oh, they got away.
they got
How
that's
funny
what the
is
different
this shit?
If I got it in one of them coffee cups you tie real tight.
Yeah. Oh, you going to?
It's not,
Is that an
You need a
African?
pressurized. You need a pressurized place to put it in.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know whatever dose you got, it's illegal. Like we might as well be talking about cocaine right now.
I mean, they'll know.
We might as well be talking about heroin.
They'll only know if you're a repeat offender.
So I wonder what the difference is
That's what-
molecule-wise between the nitrous you put in a car to go fast and the nitrous oxide you inhale to make you laugh. 'Cause that can't be the same.
It's the same thing.
It's the same.
I mean,
nitrous oxide.
And that's the same nitrous oxide that's
This-
in that NOS energy drink. It's the same thing too. It's all the same. Yeah.
Why wouldn't it
You
be?
fuck around.
Caffeine is caffeine. That whether you put it in your butt or you put it in your
what?
coffee in your butt, enema.
Coffee in your butt.
Nigga
be
said
doing
he took
coffee
a
in
whole
the butt?
Starbucks cup to the ass.
Who be drinking coffee with their butt?
You
dog?
really
That's
like
crazy.
coffee, boy. You really like
You know
coffee.
you can drink this shit, right?
That's how I get it faster.
Carmelo Anthony.
Right.
Carmelo Anthony was released from prison.
Nigga went to jail.
Oh, with a K.
The kid in Texas who a black kid stabbed a white kid at a track event about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, y'all heard about that?
Yeah,
Ah, is that with a K? Carmelo Anthony
Okay.
with a K.
That's a whole
Carmelo
different
with a
Carmelo
K.
Anthony.
So you
That's
know the
fucked
story?
up.
No.
So basically, there was like a track meet, like a invitational,
Okay.
and it started raining. So the black kid, to avoid from getting wet, stepped under the tent of another team, which should be when I was playing with him. Like, it's all good, bro. You ain't gotta get. We wouldn't have tripped, but I guess the white kid started tripping. Am I correct? And it was like, hey man, basically they had words, and it had to do with, man, get the fuck from in our tent. And the black kid said, hey man, I'm just trying to get out the rain, bro. But you know, the white dude started threatening him. He's like, if you touch me, it's gonna be a problem. Don't touch me. And I guess the white kid rushed him and he stabbed him in the chest.
But he had a knife on him?
In
At the track meet?
self-defense, yeah. And
He was running track
self-defense.
with a knife on him?
I mean, he had the
must be
knife on
fast.
him, yeah.
He must be really fast.
Stabbed him in self-defense. Texas is a stand your ground state, so they took him to jail and they just released him a day or two on. The first the bail was $1 million. Now it's $250,000.
But they got about 700,000.
So this moment in Black history.
Well, here's the thing.
Chipped
You know, when you're fighting a case, if your bail is reduced, that's a big sign that the prosecution
Yeah, definitely.
knows they don't have a case. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Well,
the fact that he was let out, the fact that he made bail, those are all things that serve him in his quest to be found not guilty.
Okay.
As a guy that's standing his ground, would that be the first black person in Texas to ever,
Right.
It
to ever
might
get
be.
to stand your ground?
Right.
On the other
Yeah,
side of
yeah.
it, on the right side of stand your ground.
It
for
might
once.
be.
This
Yeah.
moment in Black history.
Real shit. What you got over there,
'Cause it-
Alejandro? You
it
found
real
some
like
new
this,
stuff on it?
The record looked like
Yeah,
the Clippers in the playoffs.
We over. We over with that stand your ground.
We ain't been out the first round in a long time, boy.
Yeah, that's real
His
shit.
name being Carmelo Anthony helps too, man. That
Well,
just-
he's out on bond, so he's still. I think the legal proceedings are still going.
Well, yeah, you gotta go. You
Yeah.
still gotta go through it. Would you be mad at your parents if they named you after an athlete?
You think they named him after Carmelo?
Who else? I mean,
Yeah,
he's
what
young
else?
enough to be named
Yeah.
after Carmelo
But
Anthony.
it's with a
obviously.
K.
I'll just be glad
no,
they
it
Anthony
matters.
Mason.
But it's with a K.
Right, you could have been. You could have been Bimbo Coles,
You could have been
nigga.
Bimbo Coles.
Yeah. Bimbo Anthony.
You could have been Artist Gilmore,
Sham
bro.
God. Even Sham God.
God, Sam God.
God, Sam God.
You could have been Manute Bowl.
Oh man.
top 10 worst basketball names.
Yeah.
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 You could have been
yeah.
Lawrence Thunderbird.
Oh, that's crazy.
Lawrence Thunderbird.
Thunderbird.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting.
So,
Specifically.
you heard about the online fundraiser?
Nah, talk about it.
So that's why an online fundraiser for Carmelo Anthony, a 17-year-old Texas high school accused of murdering fellow student Austin Metcalf at a track meet on April 2nd, has reached 453,000. The
Wait,
accused
The guy died.
bond was recently reduced from $1 million to
murder.
He murdered
250,000.
him?
That's what murder means dead.
Oh,
Paid
my
for his
God.
college.
Murder.
How many times he stabbed him?
I don't know.
Enough
No,
to
He
die
killed
from
him,
it.
though.
No, I heard he stabbed.
fucked up.
I heard he stabbed him. I don't know. I heard it wasn't a lot. And then he was like, "Man, I hope he's okay." Like I just was defending myself.
You heard him say that?
Come on,
That's
brother.
what they said.
Yeah, I mean, he would know. Yeah, that's natural,
No,
right?
but they're mad.
If I would have stabbed him and then that other thing that happened to him, he probably would be alive.
Yeah.
But the people are stirred up because he basically got all this money, and the belt.
They don't like niggas with money.
He the black
niggas
Kyle
is
Rittenhouse.
No,
the
but-
black Kyle Rittenhouse.
No, but he got.
Kyle was mad.
Yeah,
Kyle spoke up.
Oh, Kyle was mad
Kyle
about
spoke
it?
up, yes.
Kyle Rittenhouse was mad about
Spoke
this.
up. How y'all gonna let him out, but be tripping on me when he did the same thing I did, basically.
So the New York Post, and we know how they lean the New York Post, but this is their headline. Carmelo Anthony, living with family in 900,000 home in gated community, bought a new car after release on bond in Austin Metcalf murder case.
Why can't he buy a car? He got the paper.
I'm actually.
You know he got the paper.
Hey,
You know he got the paper.
when a little white girl kill her kids and shit, and then she become a media star and sell all these tickets and all, it's all good though.
Right.
But we can't. A black man can't
let's
even
be
do.
honest.
Black man can't kill somebody and get money from it.
Let's be honest. He didn't really know the other kid that well to have, you know what I mean, to mourn him. Like, he's not going to go to, you know what I mean? He's not going to visit his grave or go to his funeral.
It's not like the kid wasn't an asshole. Let's be honest. The kid was obviously an asshole.
Attack somebody.
Does he have to remember his name at least?
I think this is a good kid.
He put his name on the tags.
I think
he put the kid name on his tags.
We'll get him tatted.
on his license plate.
On his license plate.
He gonna start a record label and
Brendan Records. In a restaurant.
Dirty ass restaurant. See, first thing you need to do is clean your shit up.
Wallo gonna come down. He's gonna pay Wallo to come down.
Before you spend a dime, clean that restaurant.
before you spend a dime is crazy.
Pay Wallo to come down, give him a business plan.
Hey, Walo should speak at the funeral too.
What's his
If they
name?
pay him, as long as he getting the bag, he can talk.
Around here.
You're right, that's the rule. As long as he getting paid, he can talk at a little white kid's funeral. Wallo doing that same shit at somebody's funeral.
Personally, I'm like, I don't care. Yeah,
I can't, like, the kid that died, I empathize for the kid that died because that's a young mistake. But I really, the young brother, the young brother that defended himself, he needs help. He needs to go to counseling because he murdered somebody, and that's something that when he gets old enough, it might fuck with him.
It fuck with him today. That shit is traumatic.
But also, they should leave the state.
Yeah, I mean, because if it's not fucking with him, then he crazy.
And also, next time it rains, run to your own teams.
Never
Damn, you gonna blame him for this now
No,
too?
I'm just saying.
Oh my God!
What that look like?
He was blaming a nigga for getting killed.
You telling me?
You
telling me?
Well, he was dirty. That's what it was. He was dirty. He was.
You telling me?
You're right, Todd. He was
you at the
dirty
track
too.
meet, right? We in Dina. We in the track meet. You got your HS shit on. It starts raining. You run up under mirror shit like, man, it's cold out here.
Them niggas gonna know you. We all grew up together.
Man, take your ass over to your shit, man.
But it ain't gonna
It's
be no
his fault,
tripping
though.
unless
You
it's
right.
some gangbanging niggas.
I mean, but it's still tripping. Like,
It's still tripping.
You in our locker room. Get
Yeah,
the fuck
get the fuck out of here.
You in our locker room, bro. What you doing?
Fuck.
I would
Your
hate to
tent's
see.
right over there. Like, what you talking about?
Take your ass 2 tenths over, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
Come
our
on.
I would love to see Todd's explanation of Black history. Like, Martin Luther King shouldn't have jumped in front of the bullet.
Come on. And then he knew he was allergic to bullets. He knew it.
Fuck's wrong with Martin?
His head swelled up. He's allergic to bullets. Why would you talk shit like that?
I don't know why Emmett Till looked at that
Why would you
bitch.
play with white people like that? You're allergic to bullets.
Why would you even go to the motel anyway with Jesse
If I was Emmett Till,
I can swim. That's the difference. Todd is fucking brutal.
No more, man. Where's the
Todd, aka
accountability?
blame a nigga.
Where's the accountability?
What did he do?
Right.
I just want to hear the whole story.
What did
That's all.
George?
For Todd's defense, I don't know the Texas neighborhood. Maybe it's dangerous, and that's why
He needs to get out of Texas. Them white people ain't regular white people.
You're not
Texas
supposed to track
and
me with a knife, though.
Texas
Running track.
Yeah,
You're doing
you don't,
hurdles with a fucking dagger on.
I'ma tell you,
you shoot it.
That's
You shoot
crazy,
it.
bro.
White people from Texas and white people from Massachusetts ain't like the other white
No,
people.
yeah. They
Them
don't care.
motherfuckers
They
will
don't care.
kill you.
Massachusetts don't care.
This nigga's running the 800.
Boston white
They
people.
will kill you.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
West Virginia.
They take pride in that shit.
Yeah,
That's
they will
like-
kill you.
Yeah,
And we
like
talking
Marky
about
Mark.
Irish motherfuckers,
Yeah.
dog.
We talking about a motherfucker that ran
talking
the
about
800
Marky Mark.
with a
We talking about
dagger
Marky
in
Mark
his
type
shorts.
white.
Them
We don't
motherfuckers
know
ain't
what was on
punks.
his book bag. Maybe
said
it was
what?
on his book
Under,
bag.
Under Armour.
But then he left the rain to come back.
That's what I'm saying. You ran to the
Did he
book
run
bag.
his race? Is hilarious. Nigga said did he leave to run and come back. Could you imagine that nigga going?
Oh, that's me.
Shit.
Right back.
Hey, nigga,
That nigga win and then start crying.
I got blood on me.
Is he okay?
It'll be
Hey,
fun.
what's going on, young man? You okay? Nah, I just killed the nigga before I won this race. Shit. Is he all right?
I hope he's
I hope he's
okay.
okay.
Hey, the fucked
I got
up
3
part
more
about it
events.
is, what if he racing in a race and,
That was
the
the
white
first
dude
heat.
lost? What if they had
Well,
a
the
race
white dude was dead.
No, before they raced.
Right.
Before he came to the tent, they
Right.
could have had a race already.
You saying he lost to the white dude and
No,
killed
the
him?
white dude lost to him.
Yeah.
twice.
Imagine
Twice.
Imagine Suthi. Imagine Suthi out there been whooping ass all fucking day.
Right.
And then he gonna come running up under your tent. Like, bro, nah, bro.
Get your fat ass up out of here, nigga.
You so fast, run through them raindrops.
Yeah,
nigga.
You scared of a little water, nigga?
Yeah, nigga.
But I'm not gonna kill him.
No, he killed you.
Yeah, he killed you because you tried to get him up out of there.
Yeah, nigga, I could be up in
Like,
here.
get your ass up out of here.
So if them, but I'm pretty sure if them white boys wouldn't have said nothing, they'd be alive today.
Them white boys was,
Yeah,
yeah.
if he wouldn't have said nothing, he'd be alive today. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to be a bully.
We in here trying to
would he
plan
be a
on how to
bully?
beat you.
Tell a nigga to get it from under the tent for no reason.
That's not no,
It's
for
our
no
tent.
reason. That's our locker room.
Hey,
That
Todd,
belongs
hey,
to
Todd,
school.
there's
That
They
belongs
on
to
the
the school.
track under tents. They not in the locker room.
That's their locker room on the
That's
field.
their tent.
No, the locker room is the locker room.
No, it's
the
not.
field
In
is the
track-
field.
No, in track and
In track,
field,
you outside.
I ran track. You outside.
Yeah.
The tent is your
is.
your side of the field is your side of the field.
Yeah,
It's
them is your
raining
people.
though.
So what? They go
Yeah, get the
walk
fuck
on
outta
your
here.
side.
Y'all,
Hey, man, there's
y'all
certain
brutal.
people-
So it's worth
Y'all
dying?
serious. Yeah, I kill nigga.
He killed the dude that ran under the
Don't you
tarp.
dare come in my
Killed
dugout.
the dude whose tarp it was.
Standing up for his
Right,
yeah.
but he ran up on him.
He said, "Get off my
Get
tarp."
Yeah, get from
Like-
under our shit, bro. Get the fuck out of
They-
here.
don't they got
Yeah,
some?
but-
Is
No,
he
chest,
security?
bro.
Is he
You
security?
Mustang. You out
So
of
the
here.
white boy's security.
No, it ain't firing, but nigga, you got
Well,
to
that's what I'm saying. He fired on a nigga and the nigga stabbed him.
He tried to be
He
slick.
fired on him, or they
Shouldn't
just
have
got
said
into
nothing.
it?
No, he fired. That's why he's out. It's self-defense. Texas is a stand your ground state.
Oh, the one with the firing. I don't know.
Yeah, he did all that. He bullied him, and then he tried to beat him up, and
This
then he
is
stabbed
public
Who
him.
was your rival
property.
school? High school.
Our rival, we had Covina.
Covina. So Covina motherfucking Coke come running up under the shit like, man, it's raining.
Yeah.
We don't give. Man, get your motherfucking ass up out of here.
Actually, it was Bonita because Covina, we used to dog walk him.
Okay, so Bonita come running up under there like, yo, man, get the fuck out of here. It's raining, bro.
Right.
I don't want to get rained on. We don't give a fuck about you not wanting to be. Get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, but it's only gonna go so far.
So you gonna stab him? I mean, you gonna
fight
sock him out?
You gonna beat him up?
If he say, nigga, I'll be up under this motherfucker if I want to, nigga. Fuck your
Why you
school.
assuming? Wait. Why you assuming a young black man did that?
Yeah.
Though,
I'm just. Here we go.
Todd. Why he can't be respectful? Why he gotta be motherfucking nigga? Like,
Okay,
like,
sir,
come on,
I still
Todd.
would love to be up under your fucking tarp. If that's okay with you, I would love to be.
You blame George Floyd.
No, I didn't.
Why you let the police balance his knee on your back?
That's
It's your
like
fault.
somebody. That's like somebody walking out of a studio
They
down
blame
the
me.
hall, said it coming up in here said it's raining in the hallway. Okay, then go back in your studio.
Right.
No, it ain't.
No, it's not.
Why? It is the same.
Because it's a door right here.
If no doors,
Yeah,
Then it's not a studio. It's not a building no more.
man.
This is a warehouse at that point.
As a white person, he should have known better. Like, you know, there's certain people that you just look at and you're like, he's trouble. I'm not gonna say shit.
Obviously, he wasn't that guy. He wasn't intimidating, so they feel like they could jump on him. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying. They had to go to him to get stabbed. I don't think the young kid ran over to stab him. He stood his ground
Yeah,
where he was
came
at.
him like, hey, like
Yeah.
trying to push him, like, hey,
They was trying to bully
like
him.
get out of here. Was it the
Yeah, he
police?
should have known
Yeah,
better
they
when
trying to
he,
tell him get it
got
from our
on the,
section.
when he got underneath the tarp.
You play
when he
baseball?
saw him, it's like,
Where
I'm
was
not
the
gonna
parent?
say
You play
anything.
baseball, right?
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Somebody come to your dugout.
It's not
'Cause
Somebody
it's
from your
raining.
dugout.
It's not the same.
They can hang out in your dugout.
They
We're not gonna get in a
It's
fight.
track
though.
and field.
Yeah,
It's track
actually
and
yes.
field.
Actually yes. If that's the closest dugout and we all trying to leave and they stuck in the dugout, it's
How long?
fine.
How long do they get to be in there?
As long as they need. It's just baseball. It's not a big deal. We're not gonna fight nobody.
Is it raining?
Is
We're
Is
not
there
fighting
lightning?
motherfuckers. It don't matter. It don't matter. Like what the
It's been an
hell?
hour and a half. half this motherfucker still in the dugout, just hanging out like dogs, bro.
White people don't mess with black people for being everywhere. So I don't want to hear this shit about a goddamn field and some fucking rain. Then nigga been at a fucking lunch counter. We done been everywhere. White people done fuck with us. They be in church like Lord thing. White people, oh no, fuck that. I'm your Lord now.
I
nigga.
agree with you on that part.
What was you about to say, Alejandro?
What?
I thought you said something. You got something else for it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hurdles.
You ain't got nothing?
Oh, yeah, NBA playoffs.
Hey,
It's official. Dallas Mavericks got eliminated. Nah.
Damn.
Memphis beat them in the last playing game. So it's going to be OKC against Memphis, Houston against Warriors, Lakers against Minnesota,
Let's go
and
Lakers.
Denver against Clippers in the West Side.
Okay, I got Denver beating the Clippers. I got Lakers beating Minnesota. I got, what was the other one?
OKC against Memphis,
OKC.
and Warriors against Rockets.
Warriors.
I got Clippers beating Denver.
Do you why?
Cause fuck Denver, man. It's L.A.
And they just fired their coach.
That's what I'm saying. Denver fired their coach.
Yeah.
That's a mistake.
Yeah. It could be. It could be.
You're right. I might go Clippers. But see, look, I don't believe in Kawhi no more. So is he playing?
He's playing. Yeah. So this is it.
He still playing?
He can get out the first round. Kawhi can get out the first
If
round.
Kawhi wins an NBA title, what does that mean to his career?
Yeah, it's 3 championships with 3 different
He's a champion.
teams.
So,
He's better than Dwayne
so
Wade.
Kawhi, we agree, is a 3 or a 2?
Right now, he's 2.
So if he wins a 2, do you put him over D Wade as the 3rd best shooting guard of all time?
He's not a shooting guard. He's a small forward.
He could be either way. So 3. Do you put him over Scottie Pippen?
No.
I don't put him over D Wade either.
Why not?
D Wade is more reliable. You can count on D Wade.
You're just talking about to play.
Yeah, but the conversation.
Is he a better basketball player?
No, I think Kawhi is a better
Kawhi is a
basketball.
much better basketball player than
Better
D-Wade.
shooter, bigger.
Not
He's a
better
bigger
shooter.
athlete.
He's
Bigger
a-
athlete.
Yes, not Scottie Pippen.
He's not more athletic than D Wade though.
D Wade, if he's better than D Wade, he's better than Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen is better than D Wade.
At what?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, he can do
what?
more. He
Better
can do more on the court. He can
I remember Scottie
No.
Pippen. He wasn't that good.
It wasn't that good.
I always have this argument about
He's all right.
Scottie.
He was
Man.
all
People be
right,
ready to
but-
fight me.
He was
Yeah.
good
He
with
was-
Jordan, and then that year after Jordan.
Okay,
Yeah.
does he
15
become?
points a game.
Okay, does he become? Because if you go,
Is he
through-
better than Kevin Durant if he wins 3rd championship?
No
That's
way.
a tough one. I mean, from a basketball perspective, Kevin Durant is an anomaly. But if you go threes, you go the top 5 3 small power forward. I mean, small forwards of all time. You go Larry Bird, LeBron James. This is not in order. LeBron, Larry, Durant, Kyrie, Paul Pierce.
Kyrie, where are they?
Not Kyrie. Kawhi. Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce.
Don't forget about Paul Pierce now.
No.
Paul Pierce is top 5.
He was good for a long time.
Julius Erving ain't better than Paul Pierce?
Probably, maybe.
Dominique Wilkins.
No, Dominic Wilkins.
Dominic Wilkins.
He didn't have a whole game.
Dominic.
That's
Man,
close, though.
but he, bro. Dominic Wilkins
you
was
gotta understand.
head to head with
He
Jordan.
wasn't a winner either.
Dominique has had 30-point-a-game seasons.
Yeah.
When he came to LA and played for the Clippers, he averaged 31 that season.
Yeah, Dominique was.
As an old Dominique.
Old Dominique
Yeah.
was better than young Dominique.
Nah,
I might
young
put Dominique at number
Old
4.
Dominique could shoot. Young Dominique
Is
is dumb.
Kawhi better than Dominique Wilkins?
Yes. Already.
Yeah.
No.
He
Yes.
already is.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's
Kawhi
a
is better.
bug. He's a
Kawhi is
motherfucking
better.
He's got
bucket
way more
and
of a
a
game.
problem.
How
And
many
he's
times
clutch.
has
Dominique was never
Wilkins
clutch.
have?
Remember,
Zero.
Dominique was never clutch.
Right.
He was, when it came down
Dominique,
to
it
it, and
was-
it got serious,
Right.
niggas wasn't letting him run around and dunk
So
all
what's
the
the
time.
top 5 small forwards of all time?
Bird.
LeBron, Bird.
Ron.
Bernard King.
Durant.
Is Bernard a 4 or 3?
You gotta put
Three.
Julius Irving in there.
Dr. J.
Dr. J.
Iceman.
Iceman. Ooh.
Oh, Kevin Durant. Obviously.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, we had him number 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Small forward is pretty stacked.
It's crazy.
Shane Battier.
Then
Oh, Scottie Pippen.
Scottie
Scottie
Pippen.
Pippen
And then
will
Scottie
be fifth.
Pippen.
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen ain't that good.
Scottie
LeBron,
Pippen was.
Bird.
Grant Hill.
No.
Grant Hill was the shit the first few years.
Yes, but
Bro.
You had to be there.
Grant Hill.
You
That's
had
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
there.
It's
Like,
bro-
he was a phenomenon. Like,
He was
on
the
every
next
commercial.
Jordan, bro.
They was about
Grant
to make
Hill was
Detroit cool.
incredible,
Yeah.
dog.
He was about to make Detroit cool. That's
Yeah,
how good he was.
He-
They
Where does
changed.
Luka fall?
Bro.
Because he's like a
Luka will
small
be there in a
forward
minute.
point guard.
He got to give me 4-5 more years.
But is he a small forward or does he fall in point guard?
He's a small forward.
Small forward.
Damn,
Point
that's
guard,
crazy.
he's not even top 10. He's not top 20 as a point guard.
Top 20 is crazy. His top
Not a
20 is a
point
point guard.
Are you crazy, dog?
20?
He's not a point guard.
Nigga,
not a
we're
point
talking
guard.
about point guard.
Point guard.
dog.
Okay, give me 20.
We could
Luka's
really
top
do
20
that.
point guards.
20.
Because the nigga could score don't mean he top.
That don't make you a point guard.
I need
though.
to hear 16 through
We can
20.
easily do that right now.
Easy.
That's
Magic,
easy.
John Stockton, Stephon Marbury.
Okay.
Evan Marbury, come on.
Havlicek.
I'm
Point
gonna-
guard.
Point
Come on,
guard.
point
That's okay.
guard.
That's okay.
Starbury.
I need him to get to
See,
20.
he young. He don't know.
He don't know
You
it.
don't understand.
I need him to get to 20 though.
Starbury was
Yo,
incredible.
20 is easy.
I still need to get to 20. I'll give you Starbury.
Isaiah.
Fucking, we can
Okay.
just run, and we ain't look.
You going?
Hold on, Isaiah, Nate Tiny Archibald. What's the play for the Clippers and play for the Hornets? Chris Paul.
Muggsy Bogues.
It's
Both ain't good.
no.
You wasn't better.
And Chris Paul.
No, let him finish.
Well, go ahead.
Let him
How
finish.
many
Keep
is that?
going.
How many? Tell me how many it is.
You named
about-
like 6?
Yeah, 6.
No, I named at least 10.
That's been 10.
Let's start from the beginning.
Okay, so you
Magic
count.
Johnson.
Okay.
John Stockton.
Uh-huh.
Stephon Marbury.
Okay.
What did we just say?
Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas.
Mhm.
Nate Tiny Archibald.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Okay.
Motherfucking. Hold on. They gonna.
We holding.
Yeah, it's dope.
Steph Curry.
Oh, yeah.
Steph Curry.
Okay.
Motherfucking Damon Stoudemire.
Kevin Johnson.
Kevin Johnson, KJ. That's 10, right?
No, that's
what's my
nine.
man?
That's
What's my
nine.
man? What's my
That's
man?
nine.
Hardaway.
Penny Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway.
Penny Hardaway and Tim Hardaway.
Okay.
We're at 11 or 12,
11.
11.
right?
Yeah.
So we're at 11. Hold
You
on.
putting Dame Lillard?
Havlicek.
Oscar Robinson.
Oscar Robinson.
Havlicek.
Jerry
Hold
West.
on. Jerry West.
Jerry West.
Yeah.
My
Isaiah
nigga
Thomas.
from OKC.
Who?
Steve Nash.
No, the
Russell Westbrook.
triple double.
Russell
Russell
Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Steve Nash.
Uh-huh.
Tony Parker.
Bob Cousy.
Bob Cousy.
Jason
Okay.
Kidd.
Hold on,
Jason
we're not-
Kidd.
Jason
Kidd.
Kidd.
Okay.
We had
Gary
like
Payton.
20 something
Yeah,
right
it's like
there.
18 right now.
19.
Gary
19,
Payton.
19, 19.
Gary Payton.
And Gary
Gary
Payton.
Payton. We're not done. You want
Okay,
more?
yeah, oh yeah, give me more. Go ahead.
Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
Now we easily
Bro,
at
we
20.
just starting to cook.
Easily at
So
20.
you can throw this whole fucking list away.
Oh, Shy. That's Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis.
Okay.
Bam. 20, what is that?
Russell
20?
Westbrook.
We said
The
Russell
ball
Westbrook.
But if you
Fuck
don't
it.
get Damon Stoudemire the fuck out of here,
Damon
if you don't
Stoudemire.
get-
Lillard. Damian Lillard.
if you don't get Damon Lillard the fuck out of here, what are you guys talking
At
about?
point guard.
He's
Point guard.
not took his team to the final. Damian Lillard took his team to the finals.
What are you
Did he
telling
do
me?
that?
Are you telling me Luka's a
Walt Frazier.
Luka's not a
Walt
point guard.
Frazier?
Average points a game. He's top 3.
Michael
in
Adams.
the history of the
We talking about
game.
point guard.
Michael Adams. Michael Adams is a better point guard.
He was cold for the Bullets.
Yeah, Michael Adams was nice as a motherfucker.
Okay, this is it.
In the
Robert
history.
Paxton. Oh, hold on.
Robert
Trey Young.
Paxton.
Do you put Trey Young in there?
Yes.
Trae Young.
Robert Pack.
Don't forget about the killer,
Jason Williams.
Sharif Abdul.
Raheem.
Not Raheem.
Dave
The one that had this, the one that had Tourette's.
Mike Bibby.
Yeah,
Mike Bibby.
Oh, stop.
Carlos
Mike Bibby.
Arroyo.
Hey, white chocolate.
Yeah,
Carlos
oh, yeah,
Arroyo.
yeah. Jason
Chocolate,
Williams.
if y'all
Jason
get the
Williams.
fuck out of here.
Jason Williams is a better
Why
point guard than
Jason
Luka.
Williams?
Y'all niggas is
Better
crazy.
point guard than Luka.
We talking about point
no.
guard.
That's
That
okay.
are better than Luka.
JJ
Mark
Barea.
Jackson.
Bobby
JJ
Jackson.
Barea, might as well
Mark
put him on there.
Jackson.
Who's the
JJ
coach?
Barea.
Derrick Rose.
Give me
JJ
JJ
Barea
Barea.
was
Who's
dope.
the coach of the
Derrick
Wizards?
I give Derrick Rose.
Baron Davis.
J.J. Redick.
Chauncey Billups.
Jason
Chauncey
Terry.
Billups was the
Terry.
shit.
Who?
He used to
Jason
lock Kobe
Terry.
down.
Jason Terry.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle
Lowry was
Lowry.
a- He's a winner. He's a winner. That's 30.
Bro, we gotta
Mo
be
Cheeks.
close to
We
the
could do
40.
50 now.
Mo Cheeks was an all-star.
Mario Chalmers.
Chalmers, baby.
Nah, that's a
Champion.
push. That's a push.
Nah, y'all
Norris
been
Cole.
pushing.
Norris Cole.
Yeah. Y'all
So,
niggas
in
is
the-
We talking
crazy.
about all stars.
So in the
We're talking about
East-
finals.
In the East is going to be Cleveland against Miami,
Cleveland against Miami. Cleveland sweeps.
Boston against Orlando,
Boston's. That's a look. What's the big light skinned kid?
Tatum.
Panchero.
And Panchero.
He's gonna
That's
be
his
a
cousin.
problem. He's gonna be a.
J.R. Smith is my nephew.
Hey, he's gonna be a problem for Boston.
Panchero.
Pachero, what's the last name again? Paolo is gonna be a problem
Yeah.
for Boston.
Yeah.
Then if they actually go ahead,
New York against Detroit,
sweep New York.
New York, Kate
Aye.
Cunningham,
Okay, they're 500. You act like they're a great team.
44 and 38.
They're
It's not
That's
500.
good for Detroit.
look. The best player in that series is the point guard for New York. So
Brunson. That's a no.
That's in his-
Kate Cunningham is bigger.
what that mean?
If they put them side by side,
Yeah.
the one that's taller is bigger.
But he has no experience in the playoffs.
Got you.
He has no experience in the playoffs. Go ahead.
And Indiana Bucks and Dame
Brunson is
Lillard is
clutch.
cleared from blood clots.
Oh, that's a sweep.
Bucks?
Bucks gonna sweep Indiana.
Nah.
You don't have
That's
that as a
another
sweep?
good point
I
guard.
don't have that as a
That point
sweep.
guard, Halliburton,
Halliburton is better than Luka at point
Y'all
guard.
crazy. Man, average
and the
points
guy
a game.
and the guy from Wichita, from Cleveland.
Oh,
How are
yeah.
you grading him as a point guard? Like, he brings down the
He
ball.
can't guard nobody, dog.
He can outscore
No,
everybody.
he can't. He's
Okay.
a liability.
What
If
do
he
you
plays
mean?
point guard, he's a
about
liability
at
on
point guard.
defense.
I'm talking
about
about at point guard. He's going to outscore average points per game. He's number 3 in the
Dog,
history of the game.
he's-
Will Chamberlain,
he's-
Michael Jordan, and Luka
but
Doncic.
a point guard is a
if
different
he has
position,
to
though.
guard, he's not gonna have the energy to do all that scoring.
In the playoffs, he's number 2.
Yeah,
What do you have to do with
he's
point
not a point
guard?
guard though.
He's playing the point guard position.
No, point guard means you
He's
have to
bringing the ball
guard the
down.
point.
Bro, you
Your
also,
position in basketball is defined by who you guard on defense. It's not defined by what you do on offense.
Coach say you playing point guard. That don't mean you playing point guard.
That means you guard
Nah,
the other
it's
person's
about who you
point.
guard.
You guard the point.
So then why do they even give you positions? Why don't they just wait for the other motherfucker to tell you what you doing?
Because look, that's what made
Magic is a point guard shit. I don't know.
But that's what made Magic so special. Because Magic was actually guarding the point guards from another team.
Okay.
He was at the. He was.
It wasn't none of the passes in Showtime had.
No,
shit to
I'm
do with
saying
nothing.
that too. But
Right,
he would guard
He's
the
a-
point guard.
yeah.
They were selling
Yeah,
Showtime.
like in
That's what I
baseball,
saw.
like in baseball, you play third base. You don't play the guy that can throw the ball the hardest. You
Right.
play third base.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
baseball
saying?
though.
Right.
But it's the same
I don't
thing.
know. It's a little nuance. It's not that
I mean,
cut
but-
and dry.
The guy
It
throws
is.
the
That's why the
hardest.
position is called point guard, because
Right.
you guard the point. It's really it's kind of.
Is that why? So
Yes.
who brings the ball up? Who runs the offense?
That's we talking about why the positions are named, not how
Right.
the game is played. That's two different things.
Okay, what position do you play if you bring the ball up and you run it off and pick and roll? You got the ball
So like,
first.
what,
What
Lamar
position are you?
No
Odom,
position
Lamar Odom brought the
because-
ball up all the time, right?
Lamar Odom.
Draymond Green.
Anthony Mason.
Yeah, everybody
Okay.
can bring the
Is
ball.
Draymond Green a point guard?
No,
Is who else?
Anthony Mason.
Is Scottie Pippen a point guard?
no. They called him a point forward.
Because he could guard multiple positions. That's
okay.
what made him so special.
Right.
But
So these are
Lamar
about
Odom,
5, 6, 7 guys.
Lamar
you
Odom
talking
did the same thing, but he couldn't guard the one
What
and the
about
two.
everybody else? What about Muggsy Bogues and all these
Muggsy
motherfuckers
Bogues
y'all named?
guarded. He was a point guard.
Right.
guard.
But he played point guard, the point guard position. What position
Yeah.
did he play? The point guard.
Point.
Right?
Yeah. But he
guarded
guarded
point
point guards too, though.
He guarded point guards too, right?
Yeah.
Because the other motherfucker's a point guard. How did he get to
Give me
be the
another
point guard?
example, because Muggsy Bogues is a point guard. That's undeniable.
Yes.
Motherfucking Kevin Johnson.
Point guard.
Right.
Yeah, they're all
He
point
plays
guards.
point guard.
But give me an example of somebody that's Luka, like Luka.
Luka's the fucking anomaly. That's the
No,
whole point.
no.
This
No, other
motherfucker
than-
can
he's
shoot.
not the first
Have
nigga
you
to-
seen him shoot?
I'm not talking about his ability to score. I'm saying he's not a point guard, bro. He can't guard a point guard.
I mean, if that,
Bro,
Who does he guard
Let me
then?
tell
if
you
that's the
something.
case, we might
He
say
gu- he
LaMelo
gu-
Ball is a point
He
guard.
guards what?
He guards a three.
So tell me how when we was watching.
Every point guard in the NBA could put 50 on Luka if he was playing point guard, if he was guarding him on defense.
So then,
Every point guard in the NBA could score 50 on Luka if he was
okay.
easy.
So you know
Nah,
we
not
taped this, right? You know this is
29
taped,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
We taped this show. There's an episode of this show where you're like, look at what Buffalo LaMelo Ball did to Luka Doncic. Remember that?
Yeah, he murdered him.
How did he do that if he wasn't guarding him?
What do you mean?
He was guarding him, right?
He wasn't guarding him the whole game like that. I mean, if niggas get, you got to remember, you talking about offenses. You talking about you got flex offenses. You got pick and rolls. Niggas is running.
But he was
motion.
guarding the point guard though.
Nigga, if I get a pick set on me and I end up on an island with a nigga, that don't make me a point guard. If I'm taking the ball out, my team taking the ball out, and Luka's guarding me full court, that's a point guard.
Okay, jump ball.
But
right?
if I come up the court and we do a pick and roll scenario, and Luka switches off onto me and I'm the point guard, that's
beginning of the game, jump ball, right? The center
Yeah, wait
stands
to see
right here.
comments.
LeBron standing right behind him, right? Who's standing behind LeBron? Luka, right?
okay.
That's where the point guard stands.
Nigga, no.
No.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
WrestleMania is this weekend. So
I'm calling it now. Lakers winning the championship.
For sure.
You got the
Lakers.
Clippers?
Lakers
Lakers.
is
You know
winning
why?
the whole motherfucker
Why?
behind
You know
Luka and LeBron
No.
and Bronny
And
No.
Austin
No.
Reeves.
Thank you.
and Bronny.
No, Austin Reeves is going to be the major
If
factor.
they win, that'd be crazy.
Bronny,
I'm the biggest
Bronny get a
Laker
chip.
fan in the world, too. If
Do it
they
for
win,
Bronny,
that'd
y'all.
be wild.
You're not a big Luka fan.
I mean, he could
Laker
play,
fans
but
are crazy.
He ain't. Come on, bro, I
What do
grew
you
up
mean?
watching Kobe. Nigga, how you gonna hate Kobe but love Luka?
What do you mean?
That's the
Kobe-
weirdest shit. You hate Kobe,
I
dog.
don't hate Kobe.
How you love Luka? He can't
hate
hold
Kobe?
a candle to Kobe.
why do you hate
What did-
Kobe?
I don't hate Kobe.
What did Kobe do to you?
I don't have anything against Kobe.
You
Yeah, you do.
I have nothing
He
against
just
Kobe.
said you hate Kobe.
I don't know why he said
Why
that.
would he think
He's
that?
insane.
I heard you don't even
Do
eat
you-
Kobe beef.
Do you like not like him a little bit?
No, Kobe's awesome.
What's not cool about Kobe?
That he's not Braun. Not Braun.
Well,
Oh, so you like Bron more than Kobe?
He likes Wagyu beef.
You
not
like
Kobe beef.
LeBron James more than Kobe Bryant?
well, LeBron is the greatest basketball player to ever play the game in the history of the sport.
You don't have more murals.
He has the most points,
You don't have more murals.
more than anybody.
Kobe
Ever
got-
since the Peach Basket, he
Kobe
got more
got
points
more-
than Peach Basket dude
Kobe
too.
got more
They've been
murals,
waiting
though.
for that one.
He got more than everybody.
Kobe got more murals though.
He don't got enough points.
Yeah, we don't judge people.
Will
off of
Chamberlain
murals.
averaged 50 and 30 for a whole season.
How many points do he got? Less than LeBron.
Nobody has more points than LeBron, and nobody has more Bama ass behavior after they lose than LeBron. Okay, he's the worst loser in the history of the game. And he loses a lot. He loses more than he wins.
If your favorite
let's
player
think
was
about that.
ever able to score that many points, you're probably
That
hate
nigga
losing
loses
too.
and then sauce every regular people like, you gonna go about your shitty life and I'm gonna be on the island somewhere.
Oh, he be
like,
doing that to
yeah,
kids,
that's the
huh?
shit he do.
It be happening though. It happens.
That's enough.
It
That's
happens.
enough for me.
Motherfuckers is going back to the warehouse.
Bama's a sufferer.
A lot of people going back to that
How
dirty
you mess with
restaurant.
LeBron? He let your boy steal my domino show, man.
Who?
Your loyalty is all fucked
What I
up.
do?
That
Kobe
nigga
wouldn't have did
Draymond
that.
Green stole my domino show.
That's not LeBron's boy like that. That's Steph Curry's boy.
That's LeBron's production.
As a ma-
LeBron produced it.
Draymond Green has complained that LeBron hasn't gone on his podcast.
See?
As a matter of fact, LeBron only appears on white people podcasts.
He's doing that for you, Craig.
He like
He's standing on his 10
he's
for
like
you, bro.
he's like reverse
He's
Shannon
not gonna
Sharp.
help anybody.
I know what you did to Craig, motherfucker, and I'm not coming on the podcast, nigga. Don't ask me no more.
I know. I
That's
be
a LeBron impression.
LeBron watches this show a lot.
Would you text him if you had his number to come do your show?
Yeah,
How
for
would
sure.
How would you ask him?
LeBron, come do my show. It's Taco Tuesday.
You have him in the backyard?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. Some nice
Wherever the show
lighting.
is at.
No, it's
Todd is like that. He don't give a fuck.
fuck lighting.
Todd do not give a fuck.
Backyard is lit, but you know.
The backyard is
Yeah,
just fire.
mosquitoes, fucking hot.
We don't got that. But I'm just saying, like, if I got a show, if you had a show, but you had a terrible venue, but you got LeBron, or I guess
I have a terrible
Ricky Martin or whatever, whoever you're.
Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin's on his way.
Selena.
Living La Vida Loca. That's Ricky Martin, right?
Yeah. Clean the apartment.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe that's fucking 25 years ago, bro.
You wish it was still cracking?
No, I'm just saying.
I need to hear that song again.
Remember when all that shit was new? Macarena. Fucking,
You know they do two versions of the song.
The Macarena?
Macarena?
Or Viva La Vida Loca.
Oh, you don't know the name of that song?
I only know.
English and Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course.
Makes sense.
Is it a Spanish version? I mean,
Yeah.
I guess. It doesn't sound the same? Is it as good?
Yeah, it's just fucking same thing, just in Spanish.
How it go?
That was big on the island, huh?
I don't listen to Viva La Vida Loca. to be
Stop it. If you don't
I
get that,
don't.
that's the national anthem.
I don't.
But he was born in 94.
Hey, was Rico Suave Puerto Rican?
Rico.
You talking about Gerardo?
Suave.
Suave.
That's Gerardo.
Yeah. His name
Isn't he
Gerardo.
Cuban?
I don't know.
I'm too sexy for my. Was he Puerto Rican?
That's a different song.
That nigga was
That's a
no, I'm
European
asking.
dude.
He was a European.
You can search it
Right,
up,
that's
Walo.
right, said Fred.
Yeah, so sexy it hurt. The 90s had some I'm a model. Man, the 90s had some memorable.
Have you heard? I said it, hey, ha, le, hey, and le, que ni, ne, ne, sal, Europa. No? Okay.
What is that?
That's some shit he been working on.
It's like, it's called
That's my new single. It's coming out.
Mixtape.
It's coming out next leap year.
Los Ketchups.
Scan the QR code.
Who was that?
Los Ketchups.
I never heard of that.
Never heard of that.
Los Ketchups?
Yeah,
Los
women.
Ketchups. Los Ketchups.
But they're women.
Ecuadorian.
It's called Los Ketchups is their name?
Yeah, Los Ketchups.
They're Ecuadorian?
No.
I thought you speaking Spanish. I didn't know you said ketchup.
Gerardo Rico Suave, he's Ecuadorian.
Salvadoran or Ecuadorian?
Ecuadorian.
Ecuadorians don't get enough respect. I don't hear people talking about Ecuador.
Right, I never,
The equator, you
never
know?
been to an Ecuadorian restaurant. Like,
Right, that's fucked up.
what's an
They've
Ecuadorian
got to be the
taco?
weirdo of Mexicans.
Weirdo, South America.
We don't
Those are
sell
the weirdo Mexicans. Ecuadorian.
Them and the El Salvadorians. I don't like them Mexicans. They different.
They're not even Mexican.
Those are the gothic Mexicans.
It was real
They live
Aztecs.
by a volcano.
They bitches dressed
They
naked.
live by
Motherfuckers eat magma soup. Ecuador is a weirdo mess. We all know it.
Ain't nobody vacationing there. Ain't no.
You remember motherfucker from Ecuador?
They don't even eat rice.
They not like the rest of y'all.
Nah, they don't eat rice.
Are they?
No, but us Puerto Rican, we're different. Than
Yo,
everybody.
niggas. But Ecuadorians.
Yeah.
Yeah, because y'all not even on the same landmass.
Yeah.
Y'all don't get the same respect. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, y'all
they're
get more
short.
respect than Ecuadorians.
They're short.
Yeah,
Most
they're
of them
little.
are short.
They're like
Really?
Mezzo
They're
Indians,
like
right?
5'8", 5'9".
At the most.
Do they have? Do they have a food or they get fed?
They some of them have.
You don't eat this and shut the fuck up.
Our national dish is the Whopper.
The Venezuelans just throw food over the mountain. Catch this shit, you punk ass motherfucker.
Aren't they known for eating guinea pig?
Oh, is that them?
Yeah, aren't
They
they,
eat
known
guinea
for
pig.
eating guinea
Hook in the
pig?
rice bowl.
They're known for what?
Eating guinea pigs.
Is that what they're known for?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that shit.
Oh wait, that's Peru. Same shit.
Really?
Yeah, they're neighbors.
I've never heard nobody excited about Ecuador.
Yeah, I never heard like.
Me either.
Oh, man, I seen the baddest bitch from Ecuador.
Ecuadorians.
Yeah.
Ecuador got the bitches.
It's beautiful in the summer.
Only Mayans get excited for Ecuadorians.
You gotta be from Peru. But, Ecuador bad.
I
shit
need to
lit.
learn more about Ecuador is what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be no buster. If you're from Ecuador, I just don't know nothing about you. I want to learn you.
Please respond in the comments.
If you're Ecuadorian, yeah, comment below. We'll bring you on the show so we can learn about Ecuador.
next week.
I don't think they get enough respect.
Hey,
Ecuadorians.
I've never heard about
That's
a
the thing, though,
national.
right?
I've never heard about a tragedy there.
No.
I've never heard about an exceptional leader coming
are
from
they?
there.
They're not even in the
I can't
Olympics.
name an
Are they in the
athlete.
Olympics?
Huh?
Are they even in
I
the
don't think they
Olympics?
got Olympics.
They don't even have
Long-
baseball
wait,
team.
wait, long jumpers.
They're
Take
not
it
even on
easy.
the books.
They're the long
He
jumpers.
said, "Take it easy."
Take it easy. They compete in the World Cup.
Oh shit! There we go.
They always
Shit, I
make
didn't
it.
even know.
Yeah, they always make it.
Y'all better put some
Nigga,
respect
you
on
know
Ecuador.
niggas don't know
Y'all
shit about the World Cup unless they're Nigerian.
Ener
That's soccer?
Valencia. You heard that name, Ener Valencia?
No.
You know the leading goal scorer in Ecuadorian history?
See, I didn't know. I
Is
didn't
that
know.
important
I didn't
that
know they
he-
had a
if-
soccer team.
He got
I
the
didn't
most
know they
points?
played sports.
Most goals, yeah.
That's
Are
important.
you serious right now?
Yeah, Ener Valencia.
How did you know this?
Because
He's
I
a
watch
legend?
soccer.
Oh, well, I didn't. I'm not. My
That's
bad.
how I know about Ecuador. Because of the World Cup.
You know through the World Cup. See, I know
World
about.
Cup, yeah.
Through the
If it
architecture.
wasn't for soccer, you wouldn't know shit about Ecuador. They need to work. Do they have a national anthem?
What's the
Yeah.
Ecuadorian food?
I feel like they freestyle every time.
What's that?
They freestyle every time it's time to sing their national anthem.
They look at each other. They look at each other and be like, "Hey,
we're
me,
free."
I go,
So niggas snapping, they ain't got a band. Hey.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's discope. Everything is stretching because they're looking at each other trying to get it right. Like,
They making shit up as they go and shit.
discope.
They got the count off, nigga. Bro, that's crazy. Ecuador don't get enough respect, man.
Shout
I'm
out to
fighting for
Ecuador, man.
Ecuadorian
Shout out
rights,
to
man.
Ecuador.
Yeah, shout out to Ecuador.
We're going to all be wearing Ecuadorian soccer shirts
Yeah.
next week.
Hey, yellow. The yellow shirts with red and blue.
Oh, that's dope.
It's a completely
colorway.
yellow shirt.
Okay.
And then it has like a red line.
We'll go down Melrose. I mean, on Fairfax.
Yeah.
I'm
Do
getting them. They got them over there.
If you buy, can you find a jersey?
They got them over there on Fairfax. They got a whole shop
You
with
deport a
them.
motherfucker to Ecuador, you a cold motherfucker.
That's cold.
all the way to the line.
That is a McDonald's-less country. They're like, wait till Taco Bell take a chance on them. It was
Damn.
You want a burger? Oh, you in the wrong place.
No, man. If they ain't liking the Mexican food,
Yeah.
nigga, they ain't gonna be able to afford no Big Mac. It's too many pieces of bread on it.
They only got Jack
That's
in the
half a loaf, nigga. That's 2 weeks of work in Ecuador. A Big Mac bread is 2 weeks. That's 72 hours of work, Big Mac bread.
Nigga illegally selling.
That's for the holiday. That's a Christmas meal.
Illegally.
Let me stop. He ain't feeling Ecuador.
There you go. Any comments?
That's
That motherfucker Diaz told down. That motherfucker Diaz
Nigga,
told
he's how
down.
you fucking niggas.
Para mi gente de Ecuador. Perdona a esta gente.
The views that we are saying are not
No
reflective.
saben leer libros.
He said, "You see who's saying the shit? It ain't me."
oh, That's crazy.
Is that gang shit he's talking about? That's gang shit he's talking about?
That's that Ecuadorian shit, man.
Watch out, you gonna get us locked up.
Actress Adriana Balon.
See, I don't even know who that bitch is. That's crazy.
Yeah.
She's Ecuadorian.
Oh, she was in Friday.
Shout out to her.
She was on Disney Channel.
Oh,
Okay.
there's somebody
Okay,
else.
they
I
got
was talking about.
somebody. They got somebody.
Yeah.
Something to be proud
She on
of.
that talk
Cheetah
show.
Girls. Cheetah Girls. Yeah.
Have they ever won a war?
Have they ever been in one?
All right, man.
They got the equator. That's fire, though. Right? Is that the
They
right?
got good, this shit-
Yeah,
it's good weather
yeah,
though.
yeah, that's
It's
the
nice there.
equator. Yeah, you know about Ecuador.
Yeah, it's right there. But it's a
respectful.
mountain too.
Wait a minute. I think I might be in the wrong spot.
They got coconuts and shit.
Hold on.
But isn't Ecuador equator in Spanish anyway?
Yes.
So that means white people.
yeah,
So that
you're
means
right.
white people
That
named
wasn't,
it.
like,
That means
special.
white people named
They
it.
didn't try hard.
That's what that was.
mess
They
with
ain't even
me.
named
I
their
don't
own
know what
shit.
this shit is at, man.
That's
That's
not
the
no
name
their own
class,
shit.
man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dina's
They might as well be
education
African.
system.
They didn't teach us about Ecuador.
Yeah, I don't know where that's at.
Yeah, we learned that on TV, but that ain't in no books
Yeah.
for real.
Not the chapter I read. I read a chapter in the book.
I found Ecuador watching A-Team when the A-Team went down.
It's Ecuador. Hey, we down here in Ecuador. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I went to school at HS. I heard the teacher talking, bro, in class. So I know.
You
that.
learned about Ecuador in school?
I heard something. He was saying something. The teacher
I'm
was
from
saying something.
my people's is from
It's equator.
my people's is from a unknown African place, so I know how that should feel.
Where?
I'm part Cape Verdean.
Oh, okay.
Like Wallow.
It's like
I thought
six.
you was
No,
supposed to
Walo.
stand up
Whatever he say, he lying.
I thought you was Burkina
That's
Faso.
How many generations?
2.
He said you was
My nana. I'm a nigga. I'm half Cape Verdean. I'm a half Southeast.
Cape Verdean. Okay.
Okay.
I thought you said Butter Park Cape Verdean.
That motherfucker, that restaurant better be clean.
We ain't got no.
I know they ain't got no food in
We
Cape
ain't got no
Verde.
food.
They eat Mexican food in Cape Verde.
The national dish of Cape Verde is paella. It's a burger.
Ecuador. I feel
I
like
didn't know what that was.
Verde, like
I feel
Verde
like
salsa.
papaya is popular in Ecuador.
Paella?
Papaya.
Papaya?
Just a
Just the
papaya?
fruit. Yeah, just the fruit.
No,
I feel like that's a delicacy.
They feel like they be fucking.
There's got to be more.
They
There's got to
fucking
be.
buying something.
Yeah, yeah. They
Get
look
there,
at
nigga.
Y'all do the fried plantain. We do the fried
They eat
papaya
those.
around this motherfucker.
And tequila worms. That's like they'll kill over tequila worms.
Put the tequila worm in the middle.
That's breakfast food.
Yeah, yeah.
Put
That's,
it, put it in our
fried,
fruit.
Deep fried tequila worm.
That's crazy.
am I right?
What?
No,
You
you're
looking at
not.
papaya in Ecuador?
No, I'm looking at Ecuadorian food. You know, Ecuador is by the
Seafood.
Galapagos Island.
Where the fuck
That's
is
where
that
the
at?
turtle, Galapagos
Yeah,
turtles.
Galapagos Island.
So they eat turtles.
Galactica.
Galapagos?
Galapagos.
That's not where they found out, like, survival of the fittest?
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Mob Deep?
Hated it.
What else you got for us? Shout out to Ecuador,
Shout
man.
out to Ecuador,
They
man. We
got
love you.
empanadas. They got
Oh.
Ecuador empanadas.
Yeah.
All right, we I fuck with that.
This segment brought to you by the Ecuadorian
Since
Travel
you're
Council.
Since you're like
Ecuador,
a
find your way
political guy, are Trump's tariffs affecting me?
Only if you buying pussy.
I mean, that's not true.
They're not. They don't affect me. Not yet.
Yeah.
I mean, if you celebrating Easter and you got to buy some eggs, you can't go buy enough eggs and, can't just waste money on eggs and paint the motherfuckers like.
But is that the tariffs or just the
Well,
bird flu?
You can do candy eggs.
The tariff. I mean, unless you're buying a car or
Same.
something.
You tell what's them chocolate eggs?
Cadbury's?
Cadbury tariff.
They can keep those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
you
those
can
overrated,
have
ain't
those,
they?
bro.
It's
I never
so
had one.
overrated. When they used to
They're
open up,
horrible.
they open up the commercial. It's just that thick shit
It looks
in the
so
middle.
good.
I don't want
That
that.
shit is gross. You never had that?
Sugar goo in the middle. Oh my God.
What's the yellow?
It's fudge.
Yeah,
ain't it?
why is it yellow? What's that part?
No,
Oh,
it's
the
not
cream,
fudge.
the Cadbury cream one.
Yeah, that
it's
marshmallow.
It's
gross.
cream. It's
Oh.
like It's I ain't
It's not found in nothing else, though.
Right. It moves.
No
too.
other candy bar.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's yellow and white,
Yeah,
like an
it's gross.
egg.
Shit.
It represents the egg. It's the egg.
That's it.
Remember that thing I wanted to ask you
Yeah. Well,
about? I was talking about the thing where the best man that a woman can get is it the new boyfriend? Is it the guy that first meets her? Is it the boyfriend that wants to marry her? Is it the fiance, or is it the husband? Like what man is the best version of a man a woman gonna get?
The one that wants to marry her. Because he's a fool.
When do you treat girls the best? When they knew? When it's your
When they're
girlfriend?
new.
You did?
Always new. New is always better.
Yeah.
But Todd, you married.
I would say the husband is the best.
Really? Why?
Because he's the husband.
Because you decided that I'm sticking my flag down. I'm gonna ride this out to the end with you. You're not doing that with your girlfriend.
Are you as willing to be like exploratory and go do things and be spontaneous? Because some people say the husband be like, all right, put the flag down. That's where I'm gonna be at.
I mean, you have times you like this is where I'm at, but you're not gonna. You can leave the other girl at the drop of a dime. Like, bitch, you talk too loud. I'm out, and it's over. And don't call me no more. So at least the husband is there. The husband has made an oath to go till death.
Right.
Do you treat your wife better than you did when she was your girl?
Yeah.
That nigga lying like a
No, because you actually care about the human. Like, you want her to live and survive and make sure she got shit that she needs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it's your girlfriend, it's like you might have other hoes.
But your girlfriend is exclusive though. That's you under the impression that it's a girlfriend, right?
Well, it's supposed to be in the beginning.
Right. Because I was thinking if you the boy like Kraig, if you're a dude that wants to marry your girlfriend,
yeah,
I think you're more willing to do whatever you need to do, and you're more willing to do whatever she want to do than to do this kind of past that or before that.
Right.
You're willing to do it until maybe you have to do it. Like a bear comes in the house, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna jump in front of the bear as the fucking
as the boyfriend that wants to marry his girlfriend.
Like, damn it, the bear get her, I just can marry somebody else.
Exactly. Reset.
You can't stop the bear.
No, you can't.
I mean, but you still gonna try to protect her though. If you're the boyfriend that wants her to marry you, that ain't a good.
She's
flex.
not gonna marry you mangled from the fucking bear.
So, yeah.
You need to know that before you clean that restaurant.
What if the bear is rent? That's the bear. The bear's the bills.
Bear.
Yeah,
that's
some cats
a
won't
bear
pay
too.
it. Some cats be like, I thought I wanted to pay the rent, but you know what? This is a lot. I'm cool. I'm gonna do something else.
I can go get me a younger bitch and less problems.
Hey, but that's something
good question,
people
though.
don't
Right.
talk about.
Yeah, because
Peace, less problems is everything for a man.
that's what we was talking about earlier. When you was talking about would you if you trapped on the island with 14.
I wasn't talking about nothing. I was not talking about. Take me off the island. Die alone on the island.
Nah, I don't know about that.
You go your way, I go mine. Get around here. Don't say it. Get your ass.
That's wild.
Yeah. Nope.
That was a great scenario too. Wish we could talk about that. I mean, we can, but
No, we can't.
No, that's
we're
good.
not.
That was,
But I have some news.
what?
Oh, good.
So apparently in Coachella, 60% of the tickets were financed.
That's
Finance? What, like, where they buy them at a car lot?
No, like imagine like you're paying in like a credit card over time.
oh
wow.
The afterpay.
Like Klarna, yeah, and afterpay. I mean,
60%.
60% of the people there can't afford to
Coachella.
be there.
Yeah, Coachella.
Bro,
I've never
How
been.
much are the tickets?
I'm not paying the rest of that.
A lot.
To sleep
Oh, that's-
outside?
Is
That's why they
Coachella
finance
really
it?
that dope?
I'm not paying the
I
rest
don't
of
know
that.
about that.
I'm not that white.
If you paid the Affirm or whatever that is, right?
Yeah, right. You're
Yeah,
firm,
Affirm, right? So you paid your first 3 payments of $10 a month. You went to Coachella, you had a great time, shit's over. Now they still asking you for payments, you gonna pay that?
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with that.
You have
I'm going
to.
I'm
Well, they
going
say
into collections on that.
They can start around $500.
Because it's like a pass type
Yeah,
thing.
they
Yeah.
can start up to $500 for general admissions, $1,400 for VIP, and then I don't know if that even counts the shuttle that takes you there and
Oh,
the
so that's half the flex.
hotels.
I'm getting
and
all
the-
that.
So it's
The
$500 just
hotels
to
and all
go.
that shit.
That ain't worth it for me.
Yeah.
That's why motherfuckers buy property in like the fucking desert.
Yeah, no, there's like an oasis out there.
What's that fucking desert again?
A oasis? Where?
Oasis, a dude bought a bunch of land and turned it to like put a bunch of palm trees and pools. It's like with a big ass mansion on it.
Palm Springs?
It's in Coachella.
What's the name of that desert?
In Coachella, the Coachellian.
That's not Death
No,
Valley.
like leading up to
The
it.
Coachellian.
There's a famous desert.
Not Death Valley.
No,
It's
Joshua Tree.
Huh?
Joshua Tree.
Oh,
Joshua
okay.
Tree.
Yeah, that's off the 8. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, that's wild, man. Shout out to Coachella. One year.
Coachella.
Hey, we're all white.
You got to wear all white to do.
That's part of it, right?
And you got most people that go to Coachella are white.
You got to wear
Well,
white.
you got to wear white too. That's
You have to wear white?
Yeah,
I don't think
you
so.
don't have to, but most people wear white when they go to Coachella.
Hey,
I don't know about that.
I'm just doing the vibe. I got to get my weight on.
just vibrant.
Just doing the vibe.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Hey, man, we're going to wrap it up, man. It's been a heck of an episode, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Purchase those Chill Withers out. Check out Taco Tuesday. Check out Autobots in the, what's that called? Yoki? The traveling karaoke? Mobile karaoke.
Mobile karaoke.
Auto's mobile karaoke.
Auto doing teriyaki now. Check him out, man.
Purchase the book. The 5 C's.
5 C's. Love answered.
On Amazon?
It's on all platforms.
Oh,
okay.
Thousands sold already.
Watch the D Herbs Weight Loss Show produced by none other than Alejandro the Scoundrel.
Best shows.
I Can. One of the dopest shows out. Shout out to the big homie AD. Come do the show. And who else?
Okay, but can they also tell somebody, send me some, if you got some bunnies or bush views that you want me to shout out, let me know.
Oh.
And if you got some crank calls, if it's some people in your life you want us to prank call, all you have to do is email us their phone number, maybe a video and a picture of them, and we'll do calls just for you.
Let me give a shout out right quick. Shout out to the I'm Out There Nation. I know you out there.
Hey. Yeah, out there.
Over there? Over there.
Out there.
I know the paper's out there.
Out there.
Owe you something? Get it from God or his brother Godberto or Godric. God.
If I knock on Doughboy's refrigerator, a family of hams would answer.
These are fire. I have to have these.
The leopard joints?
I just gotta find a shirt that matches.
You ain't gonna find nothing in here that matches them shoes, bruh. And why you gotta get a whole fit every time we go out?
Every morning I bathe and get fresh. And every afternoon I bathe my wardrobe and get fresher. I get fresh daily.
This nigga said bathe my wardrobe.
I'm gonna start with a little bit of history. I got a cousin. He was born sick. He has an ailment, very rare disease. He can't shit without coming. I was about to behave. He can't shit without coming. When you go to the bathroom, it sounds like a good time and a bad time at the same time.
You know what I'm saying? But
No nonsense.
yeah, he no nonsense. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I love about him. Shout out to Eddie Griffin.
Great.
Eddie Griffin, man, what up, boy? We about to motherfucking find a way. We gonna find a way. We gonna do some
He
shit.
can sing too, right? Y'all can do Be the Two Temptations too. Eddie and Corey.
Hey, James. Nah, don't spend it all in one place.
Come on, Kraig. You always playing with my money, man. What's up?
Nah, I pay you too much money for you to be broke.
Broke where, man? You see these off-whites? What's up, Kraig? Come on.
I see him, man. If you dropped your wallet in the strip club, the bitches would put their clothes back on. Son, I apologize. The system took me away from you.
You guilty! 8 years!
What? It looks like his nose bleed when he get frustrated.
You're pissing me off, man! Fucking bullshit! This is bullshit!
Love you. Yo, fuck with me. She's a lesbian.
Right.
She's a stud, and I love her with all my heart. But she doesn't like black women, and I called her a hypocrite for that. She said, "You're a hypocrite. How you a black woman? You don't like black women?" Book Capone just phoned me and told me you're caught up in the Gatrix. We have a way out. No, CP, really, here's the thing, man. I have a story to tell you about a man with paranoid eye syndrome. CP, I can't look at you without thinking somebody's standing behind me.
I don't do drugs no more, so I think the best habit for me, because it made my nose bleed and I had to stop.
That's the first time I didn't believe your lying ass nigga. That's the first time.
You serious? You gonna tell me some shit like that right now?
Man,
Why trying that shit, man? Come on and give me
come on, man. You look like you got a passport full of food stamps, man. What?
I'm from Pasadena, California. You know, shout out to Dina, the west side of Dina.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's where I'm from. And yeah, I'm a rapper / comedian.
What do you call it when a bag of heroin signs an ecstasy pill to a recording contract?
Kraig, what you got?
A drug deal.
Today we trying yogurt toast?
Yogurt toast.
Yogurt toast.
I wonder what that's gonna be like.
It's toast with yogurt on it.
Oh man, toast with cum on it.
It should be incredible. You know, you like trying new things, man. And when I caught you sharing one cigarette with 4 niggas,
This birthed the s'more. Before Hershey's, they wasn't doing s'more.
That is what's keeping them in business. I couldn't think of it. That's the only reason Hershey's is in business.
That's true. Just put campfires on the map. Hershey's almonds.
Campfires?
Oh yeah, this is what put the campfires on the map.
Open the package, you better
You're part of a beatbox orchestra. What's the name of the orchestra? Wish we was bigger.
people of this esteemed courtroom, today I want to talk about intent, purpose. I want to prove to you that 90s rap was far more dangerous than this pansy hip hop we have now. You dig?
I've been spending the last 20 minutes drawing a tiny little horse instead of writing down notes. That's how little I care about you.
Well, that's great. We can hop on that little horse and we can ride it to a deal.
I like your attitude, but unfortunately that doesn't match up with the numbers here, and there's not much I can do with a credit score of 3. Your credit score is 1 higher than the number of testicles I have, Kraig. That's not acceptable if you want to buy a fucking skateboard.